Dun, 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 Hello. Alrighty. So I haven't done one of these in a while, but figured now's a good time to demo something I've been working on in my personal time.
ターゲット確認。これより制圧する。
さあ、食らい尽くしちゃいなさい。シャアの新作、ブルト・ザ・グレンデル。
なんだこれは。こいつは。気になる気配をたどってみればとんだ場面に出くわしちまったな。
わずかにあるみたい。今度こそと思ったんだけどな。裏の監視もますます厳しくなるかな。めんどくさ
い。やっぱり近いうちに彼を訪ねてみるか。いろいろとつてが使えそうだし、以前の礼もしたかったところだ。
4SPG、 確かに条件は合うかな。今のうちにとっておきのスイーツも見繕っておかないとね。
お前絶対自分が食いたいだけだろ。とっとと退散した方が良さそうだな。
行こう、スーちゃん。楽しみだね。バンの車とどっちが速いかな。どうかしらね。じゃあ夕方までには帰るから。
当たり前だ。最近どうにも物騒だからな。せっかくだから楽しんでな、夢。
おじいちゃん、行ってきます。
先日未明、首都省庁エリアの一角で小規模な爆発事故が発生しました。当局の発表では動力設備の事故とみられており、事件性は認められないとのことです。続いてのニュースです。本日グランサーキットで行われる
なんだこんな朝っぱらから。アニエスか？
今日はバイト日じゃ。
そろそろ10時を回るのにいつまで寝ぼけているつもりかしら。依頼よ、スプリガン。さっさと目を覚ましなさい。バン。
なんだ。お前が私服でうちに来るとは珍しいな。有名人なんだからもう少し気を使えと言いたいところだが。
気負わず自然体でいれば意外と気づかれないものよ。どうかしら。この間新調したばかりなのだけど。
あ？どうって。まあ悪くないんじゃねえか。いざって時も動きやすそうだしな。ってなんだよ。
別に。それにしてもこんな時間まで寝てるなんてさすがにだらしなさすぎるわね。お目付け役がいないからってふぬけすぎなんじゃないかしら。
別にふぬけてるつもりはねえよ。ぼちぼち依頼もこなしてたしな。他のバイトどももまだ戻らなくてな。ちょいと仕事のペースを落としてるだけだ。
フェリちゃんたち年末からそろそろ2月経つけれど、ずいぶん戻るのが遅れてるみたいね。
それぞれ野暮用ができちまったようだな。おかげでもうしばらくは昔みたいな気楽な日々を過ごせるってもんだ。
何を言っているんだか。そもそもアニエスさんは毎週バイトに来てるそうじゃない。
隔週だ隔週。あいつもこれから学芸祭の準備で忙しくなってきそうだが。
ああ、もうそんな時期か。ますます寂しくなりそうね。
だからねえっつーの。それはともかくそろそろ本題に入るとしようぜ。永久遊撃士ソードメイデンが直々に持ち込んでくるような依頼、しかも非番を取って非公式にだ。正直いい予感は全くしねえが。
ええ、残念ながら当たりよ。
こいつは。
年明けから首都の裏で起き始めている不可解な事件、当然あなたもマークしているわね。
まさかマジだったとはな。最近立て続けに起きている不可解な事故や事件、その裏で少なくねえ殺しが行われてるってのは。
被害者は軍や政府関係者およびマフィアや半グレといったアウトロー、いずれもあらゆる意味で人間とは思えない徹底的な殺害方法で殺されているわ。事件の性質上、表向きはぼや騒ぎや事故という形で処理されているけれど、
体制側の人間まで被害に遭ってるとなりゃな。だが噂は流れ始めている。今は憶測の域を出ないものがほとんどだが、ブレイサーギルドと CID にしてみりゃ一刻も早く片付けたいってところか。
ええ、すでに連続猟奇殺人事件として合同調査も始まっているわ。未だに尻尾をつかめていない状況だけど。
一応こちらでも気にはしていた。だが今のところそこまでの匂いは感じねえし、直接依頼の相談が来ているわけでもねえ。正直一個人事務所には手に余る案件だ。お前も当然分かってんだろ。
ええ、昨日までならそれでよかった。だけど事情が変わったの。
ターゲット確認。これを制圧。
CID 特務部隊ハーキュリーズ。そのガンマ中隊が昨夜壊滅させられた。独自の情報網で連続殺人の容疑者を捕捉、制圧に向かった先で完膚なきまでに。赤い妖精と異形の怪物に姿を変えたコートの男によってね。
最新の特撮技術か何かかと言いたいところだが、この映像ルネのつてか？
ええ、彼から極秘裏に回されてきた。ギルドではなく私個人に。昨年マフィア・アルマータが起こした人知を超える数々の事件、その顛末にはいつも裏解決屋の存在と謎の青黒い怪物の断片情報があった。その意味で完全ではないまでも各勢力が意識しつつあるあなたとの関係を。それがどういう意味かわからないあなたじゃないでしょ。
正直あれについては俺も完全には分かっちゃいないがな。要するに俺は最重要参考人として挙げられつつあるわけだ。 CID そして遊撃士協会に。
否定はしないわ。ハーキュリーズの部隊が壊滅させられた以上、 CID が本格的に動き出すのも時間の問題。警察はもちろんギルドもね。
たく面倒なことになっちまったもんだ。だが伝えてくれて助かったぜ。
どうするつもり？
とにかく動くしかねえだろ。嗅ぎ取れなかったことも含めて個人的に放っておけねえのは確かだが、それ以前にこのままわけのわからん冤罪で捕まってやる義理はねえからな。みっともなく裏解決屋としてあがいてやるさ。一人でも全てのつてを使ってでもあいつらのおかげで繋いだ今、その借りもまだ返せてねえからな。差し詰め自分自身からの 4SPG ってところか。報酬が1ミラも出ねえのが難点だが、せめてご褒美スイーツくらいは用意するかね。
不器用ね、相変わらず。それに私の話はまだ終わっていない。依頼だと言ったはずだけど。
何？
遊撃士として民間人を脅かす新たな恐怖の種を放置はできない。同時に私個人としても動かずにはいられないわ。昔なじみが不当な容疑で抑えられかねない、そんな状況を回避するためにも。あなたの裏の事情が絡んでいるかもしれない。監視の意味でも共同戦線が最も合理的でしょ。だけど遊撃士としての立場上、表立って協力を要請するわけにもいかないわ。あくまで 4SPG という形での協力依頼受けてもらえるかしら。ちょっとどうしてそこで笑うのよ。
いや、不器用なのはどっちだって思ってな。本当に変わらねえ。いや、むしろ変わったからこそ。
そうね、去年いろいろあったから。それはあなたも同じでしょ。
だな。いいだろう。裏解決業務としての筋は十分だ。短い間の協力関係よろしく頼むぜ。剣の乙女エレイン・オークレール殿。
こちらこそバン・アークライド所長。
このカラメリゼされたリンゴのほろ苦くもジューシーな甘さと食感、サクサクのタルト生地にシナモンの風味が加わって素朴でありながらもエレガントな味わい。これぞ モンマルトの季節限定スイーツタルトタタン。何度食ってもうならせてくれやがるさ。
それでいてどこか懐かしくて優しくて、まさにこのお店を体現したかのような味。さすがビクトルさんですね。
そりゃどうもだ。この不良タナコとどんな事情で動くのか知らんが、しっかり英気を養えていくといい。いいかバン、エレインさんにくれぐれも迷惑かけるんじゃねえぞ。
へいへい、わかってるっつの。
Man, he treats me too differently. I'm actually kind of jealous. By the way, Yume and Paulette aren't here today, are they? Yeah, now that you mention it, they did say they were invited by that disappointment of a racer. He invited them out a few times since the end of the year, so I bet the old man's worried about them on the inside too, huh? The fact that his food is in a mess really does make him feel like a pro, though. I've heard a little about what's going on, but it's a difficult subject since it's a problem between two people. Well, I thought I was just going to have a light meal, but I've settled in more than I thought I would. Shall we get to work? Yeah, let's gather some info in the city first. You've got your eye on Riverside in District 6 and the Grand Circuit in District 12, right? Yes, as far as we know, those are the places where the most recent incidents occurred. With your sense of smell, you might be able to find some clues that haven't been found yet. Huh, that's what you're paying me for. Let's start by checking out Riverside first. Once we're ready, let's head out. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
必要なものは雑貨屋あたりで揃えて。おっと、タバコ屋でキャンディーの新味チェックも忘れずにしねえとな。は
あ、相変わらずみたいね。
Woo, tutorials. If you're looking for Yume and Paulette, they're out. I'll have to run the store by myself until this evening. That shooting star guy has been getting better lately. If he even slightly crosses the line, I'll smear oil on his ass and fry it. He better be ready this time. Looks like you're pretty pent up, Pops. Well, I get how you feel. Shut up and get to work. Don't cause any trouble for Elaine. Yeah, I guess we'll get on with it then. Yes, we'll stop by again on our way back. I can make you a quick snack. If you're hungry, order up. Don't cause any trouble for Elaine, you delinquent tenant.
さっさと決めやがれ。
Mm-hmm.
気ぃつけろよ。さっさと決めやがれ。そんじゃあな。
Yeah, I'm going on another business trip starting today. Sorry, but I'll need to ask you to take care of Harry for me again. We're friends, so I don't mind at all. But Hawker, haven't you been working too hard lately? You've been coming home late. Harry misses you, you know. I know, but I'm in a tight spot at work. I'll come back as soon as I can, so I'm sorry, but please take care of him. Alright, but make sure you tell Harry that. I'm glad I got a promotion, but I'm getting sent to deal with problems at branch offices all over the place. I'm going on another business trip to Anchorville starting today. I think I'll be back in about a week. I'm really indebted to Robinson. Hawker and I live next door to each other. We've known each other for a long time. He became a single dad, so there's no way he can take care of a kid while he's on a business trip. He's been busy with nothing but work since the end of last year. Even if he doesn't say it, I'm sure Harry misses him too. This is the room that Risetto is renting. It's locked now. The room is locked. This is the room that Master Brigard used to rent. It should be unoccupied since he left. Oh? Hee, I wonder if she lives here. Stare. Meow, meow. Huh, she usually rejects people. Etoile is the caretaker of the cats in the old town. She's a very proud cat, but she doesn't like people. Maybe she's letting her guard down around you to some extent. Is that so? I'm not quite sure what to make of that. But she seems like a pretty clever cat. Maybe she knows I'm a bracer. Meow. Meow meow. Yo, old lady, did the Tyrell news come in? If you have any new candy flavors. Ha? Candy, candy, you're so annoying with that every day. This is a tobacco shop. Buy some cigarettes once in a while. Cigarettes! Then I'll have a cigarette cacao today. Isn't that, cocoa? I don't remember how to pronounce it. Anyway, sometimes churros are fine. I told you this isn't a candy shop. Jeez, you're such a... Are you his client? Make sure you put this guy to work. Yes, I plan to. I've seen her before, but she's a very lively person. I'm sure you were sleeping until just now. Don't laze around just because your assistants aren't here. Be grateful to the sun and work hard today, got it? Oh, I didn't add the books to the overlay yet. But, I do have them translated. The alley?
カスタムの続きはま、明日にするか。
車趣味も変わらないわね。まあいいわ。リバーサイドへはバスで向かいましょう。
あら、今日も精が出るわね。
Oh, if it isn't Van. Are you on your way to work? Excuse me. That woman over there is quite the beauty, and I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. Well, that's not possible. Hehe, I'm just his client. Please don't mind me. Is that so? Then I won't pry too much. Van may be young, but he's got some serious skills. You should be able to rest easy too. Hehe, that's very promising, isn't it, Chief Arkride? Jeez, yeah, I get it. It really does feel like they're close, but am I just misunderstanding things? The kids at the office went home, and Anya seems to be busy with school. We miss them as well, but they'll all come back eventually, won't they? In that case, I'll have to work hard while we wait for them to come back. Well, it's not like I'm having trouble by myself. You're saying that again. I'm gonna tell everyone next time, okay? Oh, give me a break. All I can think of is a troublesome future. He looks like he's getting along well with his neighbors. My idiot son seems to have gotten a little better since he left that delinquent group. I'm worried about him since he hasn't come home at all. Well, he doesn't seem to be misbehaving like he used to, so I guess I'll let him off the hook a little. Cooking! A piece of paper with tenant application guidelines is posted. Welcome to Flower Shop Siet. Siet? The previous part-timer Raymond taught me how to work here. Raymond moved away for a number of reasons. I'm learning all kinds of things like taking care of flowers, recipes for sweets using nectar, and more. I'll do my best, so please come and visit our shop like you always have. Yeah, I'll stop by again sometime, for the sweets too. So that's where it ended up after all. Well, that's fine. Raymond used to share a house with 2 other people. It seems a lot happened, and they decided to go their separate ways. It's a little lonely, but I can't stay depressed. Mew. Meow. Mew. They both look like strays, but they seem to get along well. They don't seem like family, so maybe the cat's taking care of kittens that wander into the area. Well, if it isn't Van, good morning. How's your work going lately? I hope you haven't gotten hurt. Well, I'm getting by. Ever since the Mafia incident calmed down, I've had a lot less consultations. Sorry to hear that. I'd like to say that I'm glad things are peaceful, but that would mean less work for you, Van. That's tough. I'll have to find you a lot of subcontractor work. No, you're just needlessly worrying, aren't you? Oh, they seem to get along quite well. Huh, could they be... I have a feeling she has some kind of troublesome misunderstanding. The father is very kind, so many people come to him for advice. He's very good at dispensing medicine and everyone relies on him. I have to do my best too. I hope I can be like him someday. Hi Van, good morning. You're working hard again today. You stop by every day, so I'm happy to see you too. Every day? Are you really that dedicated? Yeah, I get along with the father. Last time we had a heated discussion about Engert's design philosophy. That novel aerodynamic design was quite a shock. Can we look forward to them winning the next race? Well, I'm sure they'll catch up quite a bit. But Edowis has been on a roll this season. I think it's about a 50-50 split. I see. I've only recently gotten into orbital car racing, but it's still pretty deep. I thought it would be something like this, but still, he seems like a pretty friendly guy. Yeah, he's a bit of a weirdo for a clergyman, but that's why everyone likes him. Talking to citizens really is fun, and in the process I can see their worries and troubles. It's my duty to be there for them. You two are welcome to come by anytime. Let's have a nice chat.
朝からサウナってのも悪くはねえな。
はいはい、付き合ってあげるわ。寝ぼけられたままじゃ困るし。
ともかく入るならとっとと入っちまうぞ。
Oh, Van. And this is... Oh, I think he's famous in the business world. Man, the weather's so nice today. It's the perfect day to play Mahjong. I don't know what that game really is. I'm not sure what that translates to there. What does that say? Ronjan. I don't know if that's a Chinese thing, but I just decided to call it Mahjong because it sure looks like Mahjong. Anyway, it's the perfect day to play Mahjong. On a day like this, I have no choice but to devote myself to a serious match with all my heart and soul. He's blatantly trying to hide it, but yes, it seems the rumor that he hates work is true. Yeah, they call him a wise man in some circles, but around here he's known as an old freeloader. Looking at the beautiful woman you've got with you. Van, just to be sure, you're not being abducted, are you? No, why are you assuming she's abducting me? He's quite the humorous man. And he seems to get along well with Van. That's a bit of a surprise. Welcome. Wait, huh? This is... I see. You do that too, Van. Please take your time. Geez, what do you think I'm doing? Just so you know, it's work, okay? Yeah, I know. You came here to take a long bath at the beginning of your workday, right? I'm sure you're busy, Elaine, but please take care of Van for me. Yes, leave him to me. I'll make sure he works hard. Man, not only did you recognize Elaine, but your attitude is clearly different towards her. Don't pout. I'm sure you have your reasons, so I won't ask. Well, since you're here, you should take your time to soak. Our loyally is the best. Well then, I suppose we'll take you up on that offer. Achievements. Party formation and achievements. As a clerk, I'm happy to see we're getting lots of customers lately. Though there seems to be a complicated reason why Elaine has to work in her casual clothes. Well, since you're here, you should take your time and get some energy, so you can do a good job. Welcome. If you want to take a bath, it's 200 mira. Psycho-da.
たまにはいいわね。
たまにはいいな、いいわね。
整ったぜ。
ちゃんと温まれた？
硬いこと言うなよ。
Mata itsuremo dozo. She didn't say it that time. Oh, hey, you two are Elaine and the Spriggan who helped us before. Ah, it's you two from back then. I'm pretty sure you're in an idol group. It's been a while. You seem to be doing well. What brings you here? My neighbor recommended me to this public bathhouse where we can refresh ourselves. I'm still working part-time and practicing a lot, but I think I need to take a break to put on a good performance. That's a good attitude. Listen, take your time in the sauna and go for at least 3 sets. Okay, that's enough. Don't be so pushy. That's called sauna harassment. They're really close. Lulua, don't say anything unnecessary. Thanks to you, we're slowly getting more opportunities to perform. If you get the chance, I hope you two will come see us. Yes, we will. See you later. Enjoy the sauna, too. I haven't been to the old town much, but there are so many interesting shops here. Maybe I'll take a look around on the way home. I might find some inspiration for a new song. The idol culture itself still isn't well known, so it's been a lot of hard work. Ever since our concert last year, we've slowly gotten more and more opportunities to perform. I want to work even harder, so I'll be sure to refresh myself today. Oh my, the Spriggan. Thank you for your help back then. Ever since then, we've started talking as a family. Strangely enough, Curtis seems to have calmed down. I see, that's good to hear. Well, I didn't do anything special. Maybe it's the result of all your hard work. I'm glad to hear you say that. But that boy said he's still going to take the Aramis entrance exam. As his parent, I'm a little worried, but I have no choice but to watch over him. I mean, I don't want him to push himself too hard, but I want him to do his best, Fidget. I don't know the details, but it sounds like he's a student preparing for the exam for Aramis, right? Yeah, let's look forward to his results as alumni. As his parent, I'm worried, but I've decided not to meddle. Now that it's come to this, I'll just have to wait and see. I want Curtis to do his best, but I don't want him to push himself too hard, Fidget. Maybe I should go to the church again and talk to the father. Oh, the Spriggan. Looks like you're on your way to work too. Lately, whenever I have time, I've been trying to help Zola with the housework. Well, I'm kind of a useless employee where I've been temporarily transferred, so they won't have any complaints about me being a little late. Curtis is going through a tough time too. I have to take care of my family. Curtis is as cocky as ever, but I guess he's better than before. He said he won't give up on the entrance exam. As a family member and his father, I have to take care of him. Okay, that's it for self-scoring. I'm still just shy of a passing grade on my weakest subject. No, don't be so weak. I'm sure I'll make it. I've studied so hard. Anyway, I'll take the final mock exam tomorrow. Huh, I'll get an A this time for sure. A lot has happened, but I decided to take the Aramis entrance exam after all. Well, now that I think about it, I'm usually pretty smart. There's no need to lower my rank. I'm just barely on the edge of passing, but if I'm going to take the entrance exam anyway, I want to give it a try. This part, it's all shiny from the chemical cleaning. Deh, I'll make you all pretty now. Man, you look really happy today, Rebecca. Whoa! Van! And a beautiful person. Ooh, she's so bright. Oh, don't worry about her. She's extremely shy. She's happier around machines than people, according to her. Ooh, because people are scary, talking to strangers, I can't. I'm afraid to go outside. Going out in the middle of the day, I'll die just thinking about it. I see. She seems skilled, but she's got a lot going on. Well, you get the idea. Seeing how she was acting, I'll ask Chris what's going on. Come to think of it, there's a girl named Kaina who used to be an engineer in Krail Village. She lives here now. She recently got a job at the Vern store in the capital. She's amazing. That must be tough, but she's out there doing a great job. I could never do that. I'll die just thinking about it. Hey Van, you here to adjust your Zypha? I was going to, but I guess this is bad timing, huh? Yeah, sorry. I'm actually in the middle of doing some maintenance on our equipment. We're getting more and more requests for the T-Phone, so I'm making some adjustments to work with them as well. T-Phone? That's the consumer version of the Zypha, isn't it? Yeah, it's a mobile device for the general public that specializes only in the communication function of tactical orbits. I heard it's been pretty popular ever since... I heard it's been pretty popular here since they started selling them at the beginning of the year. Well, there aren't many people using it in the old town. Still, I'm sure there will be more repairs and overhauls in the future, so we can't afford to fall behind. The Stanley Workshop. I heard they're pretty skilled, but I guess it's true. Yeah, when it comes to mechanical stuff, I don't think there are many places in the capital that can match them. Doesn't look like today's a good day, so we'll have to rely on them some other time. Sorry you came all this way. I'll have our equipment adjusted by the end of the day, so please come back again. I'm really sorry for making fun of you. Whoops, what's going on? Hehe, it's nothing. I just finally beat Harry. Well, Harry, you've been playing so many sneaky and dirty tricks on me. You're ready for this, aren't you? Wait, calm down, Sheena. It was only a clean hit in the face with a centipede trap. Only? Oh yeah, let's have a long chat about your daily routine, shall we? That's even scarier. Hurry up and come save me, Mark. They're having fun, I guess? Well, the kids around here are a bundle of energy. Hehehe, today's the day I teach Harry a lesson. Actually, it's really embarrassing that he comes to stay at my house all the time. No matter how long we've lived next door and say that we've been together since we were kids, it's embarrassing, isn't it? Well, Harry's an idiot, so he doesn't seem to think anything of it. Van, help me out! Sheena's kinda scary today. Man, don't be so mischievous. Girls are scary when they get angry, so you should be careful. Yeah. What's with this pretty lady? I wish Yume could have played with us, but she's out watching the race today. I wanted to go with my dad, too. Oh well, I heard the final race next month will be even more exciting. Come here, Mark. This is bad. Harry's been caught. I have to be strong at a time like this. I'm gonna save Harry today. But my sister is so scary. Ooh, what should I do? Come here, Natalia. Oh, hello. The weather is so nice and calm, don't you think? But you know, this kind of peace is fleeting. I know, about that heinous incident that's happening in secret. You don't mean... But don't worry, if you're looking for the culprit, I tied him up and turned him into the police last night. Oh no, at this rate everyone will find out I'm Grimcats, the phantom thief who sneaks around the world. I figured it would be something like that. Well, she's the famous bragging old lady in the neighborhood. She doesn't mean anything bad by it, but she enjoys surprising people. Teehee, please keep this a secret. You've probably heard the rumor that Grimcats has been active for 50 years, haven't you? Teehee, as you can see, I've been active ever since I was young. I'm a chivalrous thief who punishes criminals and corrupt politicians. I'm thinking about retiring soon, but the evil people in this world won't let me. I'm sure if she heard this, she'd probably be all over her. Well, she won't be back in the capital for a while either. There are a lot of things written on the bulletin board. It doesn't have any useful info. Well, here we are. I haven't been here since you, me, and Rune. They say Rune in Japanese. I think you would just say Rene. Never really said it out loud. I haven't been here since you, me, and Rene had a drink at the end of last year. Yes, at Bramati's. It just so happened that all three of us were free. It's been a while since we all gathered together as childhood friends. Yeah. I hope we get another chance like that. Well, I'm sure we're each busy, so it probably won't be convenient for all of us. It's pretty peaceful, but it was only 3 days ago that the incident happened. A gang fight that escalated to deaths. It's close to the old town, so I've been checking out the rumors. That's just the official report. Based on the evidence that came out of the investigation by the guild and the police, they doubt it's connected to this incident. The scene of the crime is that subway maintenance route. It's just as you walk inside. There, huh? It's related to one of Old Man Giacomo's hideouts. Looks like it's already been cleaned up pretty well, but I see, it does still have a lingering scent. Let's chat with Bermati just in case. Yes, let's take a look around. Alright, that's it for today's shopping. Easy peasy with my bike. Come to think of it, I saw Selma running earlier. She's been running all winter. I'm impressed. I'll have to reward her sometime. The live house. Looks like it's only open at night. A customer? I just finished getting ready to open. The chestnuts are ready, so just a sec. Wait, what the? It's you! Ah, if I remember correctly, I think he's the son of the general store owner in the old town who left a delinquent group and turned over a new leaf. Yo, you're working hard this morning. If I'm not mistaken, you started running a roasted chestnut stand last year. Seems it's been going surprisingly well since then. Well, you know, I'm happy when my customers are happy, and it's fun to come up with ways to do business. The more I save, the more I can pay back the mirror I owe my mom, and the more I can spend to hang out with that girl. Huh, taking care of your mom, huh? I'm sure she's happy too. What? It's not like that. Who would ever do something as weak as taking care of their mom? Yeah, I get it. Looks like you're still at a difficult age. It's kinda heartwarming. Listen, don't ever tell my mom what I just said, okay? Even though I'm on the straight and narrow now, I'm not gonna do anything weak like take care of my mom, got it? Hey there, welcome. How about some tacos? We got a wide variety of side dishes. My part-timer Primo is very picky about the menu. She's been trying to come up with some new ideas, and it's been a great success. The only downside is she only proposes B-class gourmet food. Well, it's surprisingly popular, so I guess it's fine. Ah, by the way, Primo's constantly butting heads with the other stalls. It happens all the time, don't worry about it too much. She's the kind of girl who can't be satisfied until they acknowledge her as a rival. What a pain. Curse you, Shino's Bar! Where in the world did you go? How very unsportsmanlike of you not to show up just because my tacos are in perfect form. And what's with that roasted chestnut stand that showed up instead? His handiwork is still lousy, but his freshly roasted chestnuts are attracting a lot of customers. Ugh, this is unforgivable. I won't give up until this is the #1 spot in Riverside. Oh, hello there. We're just about to start Sunday school. Kids from both the Middle East and around the neighborhood come here. They're all good kids, so I hope they grow up peacefully without worrying about race. Now then, let's do our best again today. Today we're learning about the culture and history of our neighboring country, Elsheim. I'm not from the Middle East, but I have a lot of friends from there like Irulu and Rollo. I like this class because I get to hear lots of interesting stories. I'll make sure to take notes so I can review with them later. The Principality of Elsheim is a traditional nation with a long history to the south of the Republic. They've always been on good terms with the Republic. Come to think of it, His Highness the Crown Prince seems to visit the capital a lot. It's a country that's familiar to us too. I did my homework today. I usually forget, but Rooney came to tell me this morning. Thanks to him, I didn't forget. I don't know if it's right though. Miss Kira's classes are always fun. In Elsheim, there aren't many priestesses who have such exciting classes. I've gotten used to the Republic, and I have friends here. I always look forward to Sunday school. Welcome to the Septian Temple. Here you can worship in the Middle Eastern style. It's a different style from Western style churches, but the faith is the same. This is the diversity of the Septian Church. Yes, Adios, the goddess of the sky, is also worshipped in the Middle East as the winged goddess Alusha, and in the East as the Heavenly Mother. There are quite a few citizens from the Middle East in the capital, so they must rely on this temple. Haha, it is as you say. You two seem to be quite knowledgeable. Knowing each other's cultures and styles will allow us to cooperate better. In that sense, I'd like to encourage those who are not familiar with the Middle Eastern style to come here freely. So much happened last year. So many people come here to pray. Especially the tragedy at Krail Village. We took in an orphan child for a while. Even to this day, it still casts a dark shadow over people's hearts. However, with the support of Elzheim and Valis, a reconstruction fund has been established. I don't know when it'll happen, but I'd like to help them move forward little by little. Downey, why did you oversleep on a day like this? And I can't believe you left your car here. I can't just show up on the day of a sacred Z1 race without washing my car, right? Don't worry, Hyades. If we hurry, we can still make it just in time. Geez, could you please hurry? Yo, old man, you're working hard. Van, huh? How's that tune-up from last time? The suspension's a lot stronger now. Yeah, thanks to you, it's very stable. Just as expected from you, old man. Customizing a car isn't enough, especially your Nightbreaker. It's got power and custom parts. If you're gonna tinker with it, be careful and pay attention to detail. Got it. I see you've been here before too, young lady. Well, if you have any car-related problems, let me know. Yes, thank you very much. What? You know old man Bradley too? Yes, back from when I was working on a certain case before. He's a skilled and reliable person. Yeah, since he originally worked for Engard, he's pretty knowledgeable, so you can rely on him. Still, that Unifa, she's taking a break from her part-time job during a busy time. Oh, that reminds me, today she's at the Grand Circuit. Good grief, whatever she wants to do is her own business. Hope she doesn't start making a fuss about wanting new parts again. I'm gonna lose weight for sure. Then I'm gonna get a good boyfriend this year. Or so I thought, but then strangely enough, I found someone I was interested in. Wait, no, Rhodey is my friend. Yes, he's just a friend. I mean, sure, I want to get to know him better, but I don't want to be a bother. Looks like Rhodey went shopping on his bike again today. No, I need to focus on running right now. One of the best relationships in Kuro no Kiseki. And this one, for that matter, the second. I was so attached to their development in the first game.
Yo, 邪魔するぜ。
こんにちは、ベルモッティさん。
いらっしゃい。二人とも時々飲みに来てくれてるけど、一緒にっていうのは久しぶりね。やだ、まさかデートかしら？もうなんで私に黙ってたのよ。いけず。
違いますから。
勝手に色めき立ってんじゃねえよ。店を開けたところみたいだな。ちょうどいい。話を聞かせてもらえねえか。
例の事件についてね。いいわ、座ってちょうだい。私もちょっと気になることがあってね。例の映像なら金慶ドくんづてで私のところにも回ってきたわ。とんでもないことになってきたわね。噂になってた猟奇殺人鬼がまさかあんな。
For some reason, the Guild and the CID seem to be watching you, Van. I wonder if it has something to do with what happened in Tharbat a while back, or the strange events that happened behind the scenes in the capital. It's a little complicated. I can't talk about it too much, since it involves other things besides me. It might be a bit selfish of me to ask for your help. Well, it's fine. Even in the underworld, there's a fine line, right? But you can talk to me whenever you like. We're friends after all, Van. Bermati? My bad. Oh, yeah. So, about the incident 3 days ago. It happened in Riverside, so of course I've been looking into it too. Turns out that it happened just about the same time as the trouble that happened at my shop. Trouble? My shop's Orbital-related equipment suddenly stopped working. The Orbital lights, of course, but also the refrigerator and jukebox all at the same time. Thanks to that, it caused a bit of an uproar here apart from the incident. That's unnatural. Each Orbman is supposed to operate independently from others. It doesn't make sense for them all to stop at once. As long as there's no outside interference like what happened in Liberl a long time ago. It was very brief, so it wasn't particularly newsworthy. When I checked, it looked like there was a similar orbital power outage in the area. I don't know how it's connected, but something stinks, don't you think? Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind.
助かるぜ、ベルモッティ。この借りはまたいずれな。
もう水臭いこと言わないで。私たちの仲じゃない。エレインちゃんにも世話になってるし、最大限サポートさせてもらうから。
頼もしいです。
Teehee, even so, I'm still deeply moved. I heard about your situation, and there were times when I was worried about when you guys would make up. From the looks of it, it seems like you're fine now. Good luck with your investigation, too. Ah, don't make fun of me. Hehe. I can't think of anything. It's too hard to draw battle scenes in the first place. Why am I drawing boys' comics? Miss Kokona, please hang in there. Crap, she's having her usual fit. You're our most popular comic book artist right now. Please, just a rough draft. Ah, that's right, a new chapter. Yeah, let's just pretend a new chapter is starting. Bravery Legends will begin its underground arc in the next issue. So I need to gather material. It's on hiatus for a while, that's all. Miss Kokona, you're that resolved. Understood. I'll do everything in my power to support you. Huh? I think it'll be faster to gather material with 2 people than 1. Come on, Miss Kokona, where should we search? Miss Kokona is a very successful artist for a popular comic series in a boys' magazine. Her pen name is masculine, so there aren't many people who know who she is. Please keep Miss Kokona's identity a secret, you two. Cronin, you're pretty stifling. If you help me too much, I'll be in trouble too. Don't worry, Miss Kokona. Let's do our best to gather material. It looks like I can take a break, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to slack off properly. Fishing really is the best. I wonder what kind of fish I'll be able to catch today. It's great that you're humming and having fun, but don't accidentally fall into the river again, okay? Wow, it's rare to see young people fishing. Huh? Are you guys interested in fishing too? Actually, I can tell that you two are experienced fishers, you know. Just kidding. I'm just a beginner who woke up to fishing thanks to Makino's influence. Oh, but I'm sure you have some fishing experience, Van. When we were kids, you used to invite Renee and me to do it all the time. Well, something like that happened. Even as an adult, I do it from time to time, but I haven't done it for a while lately. Huh? What a waste! If you start again, you'll definitely have fun. Oh, right. Actually, my grandpa runs a fishing tackle store. He gave me some extra fishing gear. I can't use it, so I'll give it to you, mister. A fishing equipment set and fishing bait. Sorry, but even if you give me something this nice, it doesn't mean I'm gonna fish, you know. It's fine, it's fine. Just keep it for when you feel like it. And we post the fish we catch on social media. We're doing it under the account name Fishing Love. Social media, it's like a community space on the OrbitalNet. I hear it's popular these days for people with similar tastes to get together and post all sorts of things. In the Empire and the Burl, there seem to be active fishing groups. In the Republic, it might be perceived as something of a hobby aimed at experts. Unfortunately, that's how it is. That's part of the reason why I'm always happy to have more fishing buddies. If you don't mind, I'd be happy if you joined us as a fishing buddy, mister. Oh well, I'll take these then. Fishing, huh? Maybe I should try it again. Fishing has been unlocked. Fishing tutorial. Ah, by the way, your name is Van, right? Nice to meet you, Van. If you're interested, please check out our social media account. Hehe, looks like Shannon's already recognized you as a fellow fishing buddy. By the way, Grandpa's shop is in Center Marsh. If you want additional fishing gear, go take a peek at his shop. Yeah, got it.
.ちょうど警部たちがいるな。話を聞いてみるか。
お疲れ様、アルビス君。
警部殿もご苦労さんだ。
Alvis, Unbreakable Heart.
レインさん、今日は非番じゃ。ってお前は。
裏解決や。何の用だ。
釣れないね。ただの野獣馬さ。永久遊撃士の仕事ぶりの見学ついでにね。
エレインさん、どうしてオフにこんなやつと二人で？
オフだけど少し調べたいことができてね。ちょっと事情があって同行してもらってるの。大丈夫よ。私が一緒にいる以上、遊撃士規約に反する行為はさせないから。
いえ、そういうことじゃなくて。
ま、心中察するぜ。
察するな。
I took part in the investigation of the crime scene before my day off, but would you allow me to examine it again? Naturally, you're concerned about the Hercules case. Fine. It's a request from none other than an A rank. Most of the crime scene has already been cleaned up, though. Arkwright, let's hear your opinion just in case. Say no more, Inspector. Ah, geez, this way. That's a crazy bloodstain. It's been 3 days since the incident. Looks like you couldn't get rid of it. It was a pretty bad scene. There were 3 victims. All their bodies had unusual injuries. Crushed by tremendous power and forcibly torn apart. That's the impression I got. I've seen a few murder scenes in my life, but I've never seen one that bad. It was an inhumane crime no matter how you look at it. I see. Were the victims identified? We determined from the few remaining belongings that they were organized criminals. We haven't found any evidence that they had any kind of dealings with the culprit, though. After the dispute, the trail ends, huh? No wonder the investigation's so difficult. This is... By the way, were there only 3 victims at the scene? What? There's some kind of mark here. Looks like some kind of scuff mark. But what in the world? It's hard to tell, but there's blood. There's still a little bit of it left along the tracks. It's probably from another victim who fled the scene. While their friends were being killed by the culprit, they fled to the tracks in a panic, or something like that. Wait, another person? Weren't all the victims killed? How could you possibly know that? Well, it's just a little trick. The ran away on the tracks thing is a theory, but the thing about the blood is probably right. I'll send it to forensics right away. If there's a survivor, they'll be a very important witness. I feel awkward about stirring things up. You say that like you're not ashamed. I never thought we'd find signs. I think I need to change that line. Hold on a second. I think it would make more sense if he said, or if she said, "You say that like you're ashamed," because he's definitely not. Let's see, what row is this? 783. There we go. Problem solved. You say that like you're ashamed. I never thought we'd find signs of a survivor. Traces of a blind spot that was overlooked during the investigation. That's technology from Rosette, isn't it? Yeah, that reminds me. You were exchanging info with her during the last incident, weren't you? I was asked to do another test before I left for home at the end of it. That's incorrect. Before she left for home. Pronouns, man. I was asked to do another test before she left for home at the end of the year. There we go. I've been using it here and there. At this rate, it looks like they'll be able to do a full launch. Well, whatever. Thanks to that, we found an important clue. Let's keep investigating. Riverside seems good. Next up is the 12th District, Grand Circuit. There's another area there related to the case. Let's head there when we're done here. Grand Circuit has been added to the Move menu. Move menu tutorial. It annoys me to use your opinion as a reference since you're not a police officer. But I appreciate the valuable info you provided. We'll quickly analyze the bloodstain and reconstruct the situation from back then. Making more edits than I thought. I'm being nitpicky. Would rather say reconstruct the crime scene. There we go. We'll quickly analyze the bloodstain and reconstruct the crime scene from back then. Maybe this will shed some light on this difficult case. How could there be a survivor? If that's true, we have to find them. I'll get in touch with Hazel and all the bracers. Yes, please do. Also, Spriggan. I appreciate your help, but don't flatter yourself, okay? This doesn't mean I approve of you. Yeah. The crime scene is around here. There's no need to go any further. The Grand Circuit. As a car enthusiast, do you come here often? I come to watch the races from time to time since 4 SPGs get posted here. There should be an exhibition race held today for the contestants for the Grand Prix. I read about it a bit in the Tyrell News. I heard Maxim Lugan has his heart set on getting first place. Well, even if he's a degenerate, he's still the champion. I'm sure this race will be pretty exciting. Still, I can't imagine anyone dying in a crowded place like this. The incident happened 2 weeks ago, at the beginning of this month. The scene of the crime was a back alley a little ways off. It's been a while, so it might be hard to find a clue like in Riverside. Well, let's take a look at the crime scene. It'll be on the street on the left. Let's go there right away. Not. We're gonna go right. Z1 cars. They're always so beautiful to look at. Form, born from the pursuit of speed. This is the ultimate functional beauty. When it comes to vehicles, trains are the best. I collect models because I've always thought that. Looking at it like this, the Z1 model is pretty cool too. But my allowance is pretty limited. What should I do? If nothing else, it was a given that I'd eventually take over the Edoist company. So what's with this mess? Grandfather's downfall may have been unavoidable, but even father was dismissed from the board of directors. I believe this guy is the grandson of former President Dartier of the Edoist Company. He's the one who lost his position along with my father in the Oration incident. The grandson of someone like that in a place like this. I wonder if he's getting some work experience or something. Well, I don't know his reasons, but that's probably it. What confuses me the most is that my uncle was named president of the company. What's this I've been friendly with immigrant groups from the beginning stuff? This is the first time I've heard that. But Lucio doesn't look good in a suit. Don't say that, he's doing his best. Yeah, even though Lucio's in this situation, the High Blood's bond is indestructible. For what it's worth, he's our only leader. You're right. We have to support him as his gang.
観覧車定番の人気スポットだな。レース場が一望できるってのも好評らしいぜ。
そうらしいわね。今回の調査からはちょっと外れそうだけど。
Welcome to the Grand Circuit's famous Ferris wheel. The main point of interest here is the view over the racetrack. If you're interested, I can always show you around. I'm interested. Who in the world are you going to invite to ride it with you? I wonder. No matter what anyone says, Red Star is the best. No, Ingrid is more wonderful. No, it's gotta be Edowis. After all, they're the strongest. Would you like to buy a ticket? But that won't be necessary. Today's race is an exhibition. The venue is also open to the public free of charge. Please take this opportunity to enjoy Z1 racing to your heart's content. It's kind of awkward. We need to take a look at the crime scene first. Man, I'm so glad we made it on time. I thought I was done for because of the traffic. But I had no idea that you'd take us on a back road like that. Who in the world are you, driver? Brother, you're giving me too much credit. I carry your hopes and dreams on the best path and at the best speed, brother. I'm just a taxi driver with a little bit of that style, baby. It's destiny that you got in my car this time. If you ever need anything else, you can always count on me, brother. So cool! Oh, brother. It's been a while, and the ace of the guild is with you. Whoops, but I won't pry, alright? Brother, sword maiden, if either you ever need a ride, don't hesitate to ask.
クライミングウォールか。楽しそうね。もう少し高さがあればいいのだけど。
いやいや、十分高いだろ。お前の運動能力を基準にしてもな。
So, bouldering is the sports version of rock climbing, huh? Is it really something even someone with no confidence in their endurance can enjoy? Bouldering is available here. We welcome those who are confident in their physical strength as well as those who aren't. Why don't you enjoy sweating it out with a plan tailored to your individual fitness level? How good is it to drink beer while listening to the sound of Z1 cars driving by? The sound of race cars competing to be the fastest. It's the best background music ever. On a fine day like today, it's best to chug beer in the middle of the day. What do you say, you two? If you stop by, I'll give you a freebie. Wahaha! As much as I'd like to. Well, we'll have to get a drink here some other time. I envy race queens because they all have great figures. I'm sure they work hard behind the scenes, but I can't help but admire them. What's this? Hey, what's with the weird stuff showing up out of nowhere? Why is there something like this in the city? You don't think it's dangerous, do you? No, I don't smell anything bad. Looks like some kind of gadget with an orbital lock. I might be able to handle this level of protection. What are you going to do? I got a trick from Marduk, so I'll give it a try. Orbital locked treasure chests. Do you want to hack the orbital lock to unlock it? Security level 1. Yes. Hacking tutorial. Barrier tutorial. Amber Arch Driver. 2 SP. I see, so it's a hacking system that uses a Hollow's avatar. It seems to be a function unique to your Hollow. Yeah, it's like a virtual protected space, and you follow a specific procedure to unlock it. I've never tried it before, but I'm glad it worked out. Your tricks surprised me again. I hope you don't use it for illegal activities. Anyway, why is there something like this here? Well, it looks like it was put here with the goal of it being unlocked. Well, at least it doesn't look dangerous. If I find one again, I might give it another try. You're being pretty vague, too. This is the back alley. It's disguised as a construction site. It's part of the CID's regulation of information. Officially, it was only reported that there was a shooting incident after a skirmish between gangsters. Just like in Riverside, an unidentified, brutally murdered corpse was discovered here. There's a lot of people around, so I guess I can't force my way in. In the first place, if it's been 2 weeks, evidence from the crime scene will be hard to find. Let's just go and ask around. It's a place with lots of people coming and going. Maybe someone can tell us what happened back then. That might be a good idea. Let's get going. By the way, Yume and Paulette are here too, right? Yeah, let's check on them too. A big tutorial. Notebook.
エキシビションレースは確か無料開放されていたわね。
ああ、そろそろ大詰めのはずだが。
The number of visitors is crazy today, probably because they're letting people in for free. I'll put more effort into security than usual. It's so intense. I sometimes hear it on the radio and see it on the street TVs. Well, seeing it live is on a whole other level. Still, the champion's in top form. He's getting better and better. I heard there's some promising young guy who's rapidly growing and standing out this year. That means this year's Grand Prix race will be worth watching. I'm starting to get interested too. Anyway, once the audience calms down, let's hear what they have to say. I'd like Ingrid to win the championship this year, but just as you'd expect from Edowis and Maxim, would they give up that position so easily? As one of the team's engineers, I have to work even harder. That's Maxim for you. There's no doubt he's going to win again this year. Hehe, I don't know about that. I think it's possible that Ingrid's new rising star will get an upset victory. Lino's team has been in a slump for years. The team was out of the running for the championships early this year too, but I tend to root for the underdog. I expect great things from them in the future. My dream is to become a racer. Someday I'll join Grandpa's favorite Lino team and lift up a trophy. Maxim's nickname is the Red Shooting Star. He used to be a part of Red Star, but now he's the star behind Edowis's big leap forward. As a Red Star race queen, I naturally can't accept him. Everyone, what did you think of Maxim Lugan's spectacular run? At this rate, Edowis will be the winner. Please cheer him on as much as you can. Maxim's skills are as good as ever. Aslan coming in second place here is a huge improvement. A racer thrives when he has a rival, after all. I'm sure he'll be a good stimulus for Maxim, too. Man, that was awesome! I didn't get to see the first half because of Downey, though. But of course, first place went to Maxim. He's really skilled. I admire him. Ka! So cool! Seeing a Z1 car up close makes me fall in love. Oh no, my blood is boiling. Hey, Hyades, let's go for a drive after this. What? Downey, please don't drive too fast. Ooh, this is the best. My heart is pounding. Van, you think so too, right? Wait, huh? Van's here? So you're here too, Van. That close cornering was awesome. Well, I only saw the last part, but it was a good final stretch, wasn't it? That competitive spirit in that situation is just like the red shooting star. By the way, are you on a date? She's really beautiful. Yeah, but I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. It's work, it's work. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. I'm pretty sure they're Van's friends who are on a street racing team. They helped us out during that incident, so they don't seem like bad kids. Lately, a Middle Eastern racer named Aslan has been growing like crazy. Looks like he was one step short of Maxim Lugan after all. Well, there's still time before the Grand Prix finals, so who knows what'll happen. Hello, my name is Unifa. I'm sorry to interrupt your date, but would you like to watch the award ceremony with us? Hehe, thank you, but we still have something to do. Well, I'll give you my impressions of the race after I finish up with work.
マクシム・ルーガン選手。いやー、危なげなく見事優勝を手にされましたね。
何？今まで積み重ねてきたものとファンの皆さんの応援のおかげさ。この勝利を捧げるよ、観客席の天使たちにね。
やれやれ、マシンに乗ってる間はチャンピオンなんだが
な。マリエルさんも頑張っているわね。あ、バンも来てたの。ってあれ、エレインちゃんだ。こんにちは、ゆめちゃん。ポーレットさんも。こんにちは。珍しい組み合わせでもないのかしら。
ああ、ちょっとした仕事でな。
最後の方しか見られませんでしたが、すごいレースでしたね。マクシムのおじさん、すごかったね。ビューンって超速かった。
ま、レース上じゃ右に出る者はいねえな。今年は手強いライバル候補もいるし、本戦はまだわからねえだろうが。
そうね。あとは頑張りと集中力次第でしょ。今日みたいに妙に観客席を意識しすぎていると難しいかしら。
手厳しいね。
ゆめ、本戦も見る。おじさんを応援してあげないと。マクシムさんも100人力でしょうね。
ここでスポンサーを代表してこの方から記念カップが授与されます。エルザイム広告ジータースバール工場殿下。
おめでとうございます、ルーガン選手。実に見事なレースでしたね。決勝でのご活躍も楽しみにしています。
光栄です、麗しのプリンセス。
あのお姉ちゃん、お姫様なんだ。エルザイム皇太子シェリド殿下の妹君か。
へえ、今回のレースに広告が出資してるのは聞いてたが。ああ、妹君がいらっしゃるんでしたね。だいぶ年が離れた。
これがまた私の立つ背がなくなるくらい頭の切れる娘でね。王位継承予定ながら不甲斐ない兄を支えようと何かと口を出してくる始末さ。
確かまだ17、8歳だったか。聞いてた通り兄貴よりしっかりしてそうだな。
チャンピオンのレースを間近に見られたのはまさしく強行でした。特に最後のデッドヒートは胸躍るようで、あのパーフェクトドライバー2の名シーンが蘇るようでしたね。
あの映画も見ていただけましたか。重ねて光栄の至りです。ポーレットたちへの
絶好のアピールチャンス。いやー、当時のオファーはまさしく運命的でした。演じたマックス選手も僕に通じるところがありまして。
それは興味深いお話ですね。何でも全てのレースシーンがノンスタントで撮影されたとか。映画産業と Z1 レースを進行する我が国としてはぜひ3のロケ地としての名乗りを。
はあ、なんだこの熱量とオーラは。
Movie nut.
工場殿下も含めて改めてインタビューさせていただければ。長くなりそうだし、私たちはこの辺で失礼するわね。
おう、夕方の仕込みもあんだろうしな。
ねえママ、夢観覧車になりたいな。ちょっとだけよ。それじゃあね、バンさんたち。はい、お気をつけて。
さてと、面倒だが俺たちはもう少し付き合っていくか。
ええ、せっかくだしマリエルさんにも話を聞いておきたいところね。
で、ポーレットたちは？
あれ、あそこにいるのは。兄様から聞いていた。
After the award ceremony, they approach Mariel. They settle down outside the beer garden to talk.
いやー、奇遇ですね、バさんにエレインさん。まさかお二人で観戦に来てたなんて思いませんでしたけど。いろいろと事情があってね。それについての話をしたくて。でもその前に最近頑張ってるみたいね。
お前さんが俗っぽいレースの取材を精力的にやってるなんてな。政治記者志望とか言ってなかったか？
今年からどんどん仕事の幅を広げていきたいなと思ってまして、あの人の背中に追いつくためにも、いつか乗り越えていくためにも、今はとにかく精進あるのみですから。
そうかい。ま、やりたいことが見えてんなら俺から言うことは何もねえ。せいぜいやるだけやってみるといい。あいつの背中に恥じねえようにな。
私も応援しているわ、マリエルさん。同じく道半ばの身としてもね。はい、ありがとうございます。ところでお二人が動いている事情っていうのは？そっちもスクープの匂いがプンプンしますけど。
プンプンしますけど。
ああ、改めてお前さんにも話を聞かせてもらうか。
They tell her about the murders taking place behind the scenes in the capital. So that rumor was true after all. With the police and the CID blocking information, I've been chasing after it on my own. Huh, so you sniffed it out already, huh? That makes things easier. Do you have any information you can share with us?
もしかするとなんですけど、私犯人に遭遇したことあるかもしれません。
Huh? What did you just say? Is it true that you ran into them? I don't know for sure, but that's just what I think. 2 weeks ago, I was on my way back from a trip to the racetrack to cover the final qualifying round for the Z1 race. That day, my orbital camera suddenly broke, so I had to hurry to get it fixed. As a shortcut, I went down a back alley I don't usually use. They were wearing a black coat and a hat pulled low over their eyes. I think it was a man. I couldn't make out his face, but there was a strange air about him. The moment I ran into him, I couldn't move a single step. While I was standing there, he walked straight past me. When I turned around, he was no longer there. The next morning, I heard that a body was found near that back alley. The police made a statement that it was from an accidental orbital gun discharge between gang members. I just couldn't accept that, so I've been gathering information when I wasn't working. I can't believe you ran into the culprit around the same time of that incident. Man, I'm surprised you're safe. You're a very unlucky girl. I heard that the victims are all guys from the government and the underworld. I figured that out too and did some research on the unidentified victim. And then the name of a prominent team came up. I think it was called Desire or something like that. I've heard that name. I had a 4SPG involved in them before. They're a gang that was active in the capital. They were also connected to Almada. I heard they've been causing trouble all over the place since the end of the year. Yes, they've caused violent incidents, committed fraud, and been involved in underworld jobs. In that sense, the guild has been watching them too. Lately, they've been quiet for some reason. Perhaps... maybe someone from their team got caught up in the incident? Thinking about it that way, it makes a lot of sense. I can't say for sure yet. Anyway, don't poke your nose in things for a while. If you screw up, I wouldn't be surprised if you got killed. Please don't say that. I'm trying my best not to think about it. But I understand. From now on, I'll just stay on the edge of danger. Hey now. We really need to solve this case quickly, for many reasons. The survivor from the Riverside incident and that Desire gang, huh? What do you think? It's only natural to assume they're both related to the incident. 2 weeks ago, their buddy was killed in the back alley here. They started chasing the culprit to get payback, but in the end, they were killed in Riverside 3 days ago. It's just a hunch, but I can almost see it playing out that way. And I don't know for sure, but I think I know a place worth checking out. Wait, do you mean you know where they are? The guild has been gathering information on them since they've been committing crimes for a while now. There have been eyewitness reports of their members being seen around the 9th District for a while now. The 9th District? Center Marsh, huh? There's probably a place nearby that they use as a foothold for their activities. It's worth checking out. Alright, now that that's decided, let's go. Center Marsh. Since I'm here, I think I'll finish up the interview I just wrapped up. I'm going to chase after that incident again in my own way. I'm not the same person I used to be who carelessly got attacked by a giant drone. This time I'll do my best not to cause trouble for you and the others, Van. She's definitely more reliable than last year, but I'm still a little worried. Hehe, it looks like Yume had fun, and this was a nice break. Van, Elaine, it looks like you're still working, but please don't push yourselves too hard, okay? Yeah, Paulette, you guys take care too. We'll stop by your restaurant again soon. Z1 was amazing, and Mr. Maxim was cool too. I was worried about him because he's always so uncool when he comes to the restaurant. He was decent today, so I'll have to cheer for him next time. That's the kind of comment that would make the champion cry for joy if he heard it. Well, that's fine, isn't it? It seems he was able to show his pride as a professional. This place is always so crowded. It's the largest market in the capital, after all, but there's also a lot of trouble, though. To think you and I would come here together again. Huh, I remember coming here to buy supplies for the student council. Even though I wasn't a member, that bastard Renee pushed work on me without a care in the world. I don't think you were an outsider after helping out so much. Hehe. Let's look for those Desire guys. Yes, let's gather information right away. Something smells a little. I'll check the bulletin board just in case. Event Mockers tutorial. This is Center Marsh, as expected of a place called the Capital's Kitchen. But I won't give up. I'll do whatever it takes to sell the vegetables my whole family put their hearts and souls into growing. Welcome to my variety shop. Some of the clothes here are original brands that I designed myself. You should definitely buy some before I become famous someday and they go for a premium.
どれにすんだ?
Weapons and armor. Uh-huh.
ありがとな.
Alright. I don't know why I did it in this order, but it works. Lashkar, are you okay? You're not working too hard, are you? Kinda. I told you don't need to worry about me. Besides, you don't have to come all the way here just because it's your lunch break. Well, that's true, but I just stopped by to pick up something I forgot at the apartment, so don't mind me. These two are from Crail Village. I've seen the young girl a few times at the repair shop and the weapon shop. I think the boy was aiming to become a bracer, wasn't he? Lashkar. He got some clerical work experience with us. I hear they're living together in a nearby apartment now. So they're helping each other out as members of the same village, huh? That's a big deal at their age. Yes, it really is. If you need anything, just let your big sis know. I'll come right over. Yeah, I get it. So let me get back to work. I only have things here I'm satisfied with. Not only vegetables, but also part-timers. For someone his age, Lashkar's got a lot of spirit. He may work himself a little too hard, but he's worth taking care of too. Old man Romain from the vegetable shop. He's also the market manager of the marsh or something, yeah? Yes, I hear he's a devoted man who's trusted by those around him. Yo, if it isn't the Spriggan. Come to check out some weapon parts again? Yeah, I'll take a quick look. A hardware store that's well connected with the underworld and also handles weapons depending on its customers. Looks like the rumors are true. You're an A-rank bracer, aren't you? I mean, of course I've got a license to sell them. If you need any, I can sell them to you too. In that case, I might have to do that. Like I said, all the weapons I carry here are legal. In order to reduce the trouble I have to deal with, I choose who I do business with, though. Well, feel free to take a look at anything else I've got. That request I put behind the bulletin board. Will he really get it? Well, I guess I'll just have to wait and believe. I wonder, is this about a 4 SPG? Probably. Let's go check out the bulletin board. Record and bookstore Arpeggio. The records in this store are my hobby. My husband and I are both old-fashioned, but we've always liked trendy things. I get a lot of energy from being exposed to young people's sensibilities. This is a used bookstore, but we do carry some new books. We also deal in the latest board games since it's a hobby of mine. Well, feel free to take a look. Nah, I'm good. A salmon of this size for this price. This certainly is a bargain. The salmon from Trout Shop are fresher and fattier. It's a toss-up between size and quality. My dad is what they call a stay-at-home dad. Some kids make fun of my dad staying at home, but they don't understand how hard it is to be a stay-at-home dad. Despite all that, he plays with me and he makes really good food. He's the best dad I could ever ask for. Aww. I sell alcoholic beverages from various regions of the Republic as well as foreign countries. I have a particularly large selection of Eastern alcohol. I also carry a small selection of alcohol from the Far East. If you are in the market for rare alcohol, please stop by and take a look. Let's see, one plain one and one with berry sauce. Yeah, just a sec. Huh, this looks like a pretty popular bakery, doesn't it? Well, yeah, I know this place. Looks crowded, so I guess I'll come back later. I'm getting it ready now, so just a sec. I'm really looking forward to it. Mom's passion for fruit is incredible. She's a top-notch connoisseur and salesman. What we value most is what's on the inside rather than what's on the outside. I know there are some misshapen ones and damaged ones mixed in, but you can't go wrong with the taste, and they're reasonably priced. Come on, come over and take a look. All our fruit is sweet and delicious. Today's special is these bananas. 1 bunch for 10 mira and 2 bunches for 18 mira. If you want 3 bunches, take them for 24 mira. They're so cheap it's a steal. If you don't buy them now, then when will you? Buy now before you regret it. You're so assertive. I can't help but want to buy some. Today's special is these bananas. Don't hesitate. Come on, buy some, buy some. How are you, Sabrina? Ah, Elaine. Thank you very much for always visiting my shop. You're wearing your plain clothes today, aren't you? Are you here on a date by any chance? No, I'm just helping him with some work. Ooh. I knew I was gonna forget something around here. Not many edits in this section, but there are a few. There we go. This is what I do. If you're acquainted with Elaine, then I'd be happy to give you advice on whatever you might need. I see. A Spriggan, huh? I've heard the rumors. Hehe, thank you very much. A Spriggan, huh? I've heard the rumors. Hehe, well then, if I need anything, I'll be counting on you. Making sales isn't easy, but this is the best place to be. There aren't only daily necessities here, but also rare and tasty things. Now then, I'm gonna buy a special treat as a reward for myself before I go home. That reminds me. I wonder if I still see... Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, I wonder if I see the log at the beginning. I wanted to change these 3 to that red color in the overlay. So it's the line with the man and the Crimson Fairy. Let's see. Those are the first lines in this worksheet. Or among the first. Let's see. There it is. Man in the coat. And the 2 lines after that. There we go. Let's see. We are on 1303. Let's jump back to the beginning real quick. Oh, refresh. Ah, red color. Nice. All right. Very good. Moving on. The first thing Peggy ever said in her life. It wasn't mommy or daddy, it was welcome. And even though she's only 6 years old, she's still doing a splendid job at helping me with my work. Where else can you find such a smart and caring daughter? Only here. Welcome to Trout Fishmonger. We've got some nice salmon here. The oil in it is on another level. Come on, buy some, buy some. Hehe, what a cute sales girl. Yeah, she's got quite a voice too. She even puts adults to shame. All of my products are top-notch. If you're not going to buy anything, don't touch them so casually. The man looks quite dull, but you seem to be quite the lady, young woman. I'd love for you to become a regular customer of mine. She's got quite the attitude, but I'm sure she's a connoisseur in her own right. It's not that I don't smell the mirror on you, but I can't help but feel like you wouldn't pay well. That said, anyone is a good customer as long as they pay. If you're interested, you may talk to me anytime. Gifts. Whoops, if it isn't Shino. So you're open here today, huh? Hehe, I heard rumors about a traveling bar that's been popular lately. I'm very grateful. This is all thanks to my regulars. Are you two off? No, I'm wearing casual clothes, but we're taking care of a little bit of work. I'd like to wrap it up before it gets dark, though. I see. Well then, please take these. Shino's driver. It's just a little freebie. Good luck with your work. Huh, that's very thoughtful of you. I'll gladly take it. Thank you. I'll stop by again after work. Yes, I'm looking forward to that too. There really are a lot of shops here in Center Marsh. A lot of lively people pass by here, so I'm using them as a reference. You're trying out all sorts of different clientele at different times and places, huh? What the? Did I miss a line? Or did I skip ahead? Oh. Let's see. Hi, and there's the new conversation. There really are a lot of shops. Ooh. A lot of lively people. I'm using them as a reference. Trying out... Oh, I must have just skipped ahead by accident. You seem sharper every time I see you, so the day when you surpass Bermati might come soon. No, I still have a long way to go. Bermati is one of my goals, though. He was a runner-up in the bartender tournament last year, wasn't he? Hehe, that's certainly a good goal. Just as I thought, it really is expensive if you come at the wrong time. Now then, what should I do? I'm a little familiar with him, but I don't think I should get in his way. If you want to eat delicious meat dishes from the Middle East, you can't go wrong with our stall. My top recommendation, it's undeniably camel meat kebabs. We're very picky about our spices too. I guarantee you'll be hooked. Oh, let me talk to you. Oh. I'm very particular about the origin of our beans, and we offer our customers a recommended drink that suits them best. Some customers may feel intimidated when I say this, but basically, coffee is a luxury item, and the point is that everyone can enjoy it in their own way. The amount of sugar and milk, the way you drink it, and so on vary widely. There is no right way. So please, feel free to enjoy yourself. I'd be happy to be of assistance. You're very particular, but you're flexible at the same time. Hehe, no wonder this restaurant's so popular. I'm very particular about the origin of our beans, and we offer our customers a recommended drink that suits them best. Please take your time and enjoy the supreme bliss that coffee brings. Having coffee black really is the only way to do it. I don't know how anyone could put milk or sugar in this perfect drink. I don't think I'll ever be able to understand this old man. Having coffee as a latte really is the only way to do it. I don't know how anyone could ever drink it black. It depends on the dessert set, but generally I agree. Hehe, having it unsweetened isn't bad, but in that case I'd probably choose black tea then. Welcome to Waltham, sir. We're not only a cafe, but also a place to roast coffee beans. Please don't hesitate to place an order. Purr, meow. Meow. So this is the boss cat who's using the marsh as his territory, huh? Hehe, I've seen him a few times, but he's quite dignified. Fishing goods store, cancer. Huh? You're that guy from before. Ah, that's right. I accepted a request from you in Crail Village before. If I'm not mistaken, you wanted me to get your bike back from a bike thief. Yeah, you really helped me out back then. Come to think of it, I remember hearing about that from Alvis, who went to Crail that day. Hehe, sorry to hear you had to take care of my grandson. No, I only did it because I accepted his request. By the way, I was just talking to a couple girls in Riverside who like to fish. They suddenly shoved a fishing rod in my face. What's your relationship with them? Ah, actually, Makino is my cousin. In other words, I have 2 grandchildren. Shannon is a friend of hers. All 3 of them are cute kids who love fishing. They certainly had a lot of enthusiasm. Yes, the 2 of them really did look like modern-day kids. Please take good care of the fishing rod you got from Makino and Shannon. If you want to customize it, you should definitely bring it here. Fishing tutorial. Side quest time. Oop. 4 SPG. Looks like there's a 4 SPG here. Baked sweet shop's bad reputation. There's a bad rumor going around about Chateau de Dan, a baked sweet shop that's been getting a lot of attention lately. As a fellow worker of the same marsh, I cannot overlook this. Would you be willing to give me some advice? Please come to my baked sweet shop, Kenny, in Center Marsh. Kenny. A baked sweet shop's bad reputation has been added to the to-do list. To-do list. Sate. There are a lot of things written on the bulletin board. I've already picked up the 4 SPG. Yo, are you the Kenny from the baked sweet shop who put in that request? Yes, so you must be the Spriggan. I feel like I've seen that woman over there before. I get that a lot, but you must have me confused with someone who looks like me. I'm just collaborating with the Spriggan. More importantly, can you tell us about your request? Yes, that's right. First of all, do you two know Chateau de Dan? I didn't know about it until I saw your request. Chateau de Dan. A bake... Oh. I gotta fix that. It's the little things. There we go. Chateau de Dan, a baked sweet shop that just opened in the marsh at the end of last year. Some people say it's hard to stop by there because the owner is a delinquent. The taste can't be beat, so rumor has it that it's slowly gaining popularity. That said, I haven't tasted it yet. You really know your stuff. Seems you really are a sweets lover. By the way, do you know about my shop? Yeah, I believe you opened at the same time as Chateau de Dan, right? I haven't been able to check yours out yet, but I've been meaning to come back and buy something sometime. Thank you very much. Anyway, about this bad rumor about Chateau de Dan. This is the first I'm hearing about it. What kind of rumor is it? It's kind of hard to say this out loud. They say that Chateau de Dan uses spoiled ingredients. Spoiled ingredients? Well, I guess it depends on how spoiled they are. Still, it doesn't seem like there's been any food poisoning or anything. There seem to be a few comments here and there that the flavor of his baked sweets are a little odd. I see. I'm afraid if we leave this issue unresolved, the credibility of the marsh as a whole will be at stake. Not to mention we're competitors who started baked sweet shops at the same time. That's why I just couldn't turn a blind eye. I want to find some evidence and convince the owner, Dan, not to use spoiled ingredients. If you consulted with the police or the guild, it would probably be made public without question. So you're saying you want to rely on the Spriggan because you want to take care of it in private? Exactly. Would you please help me out? Yeah, well, I understand what's going on, but... Yes, it's hard to imagine doing something like that with all the attention on him. It's possible he's only doing it to a certain limit to keep the cost of ingredients down. It's not uncommon for popular shops to skimp on all sorts of costs in order to make a profit. As someone who's been keeping an eye on Chateau de Dan, this is a matter of interest to me. Of course it is. LGC alignment. Yep. Would you like to take on this 4 SPG request? Yes. I'll officially accept this request. I know a lot about Center Marsh and not just sweets. Leave the investigation to us. We will not disappoint you. Thank you very much. I look forward to working with you. Now then, let's start by getting information from people who seem to know a lot about the marsh. If I remember correctly, the market manager here is old man Romaine from the vegetable shop. Yes, I'm sure the market manager knows something about this. Also, I'd like to hear what Sabrina from her food truck might have to say. She buys a lot of her ingredients from the marsh, so she knows a lot of people. She helps me out a lot when I'm gathering information around here. Huh, in that case, let's talk to Malcolm, the broker of the marsh. He does business with the old man at Montmart, so I'm pretty familiar with him. Hehe, we both have a lot of connections in our line of work. Well then, let's hear from those three first. Yeah, let's get going. Topics. Rumor about Chateau de Dan. That rumor about Chateau de Dan. As a competitor, I can't overlook this. Dan's shop may be my competition, but we're also comrades. I look forward to your help with the investigation. Bring up the topic.
聞かせてもらうぜ。
Here are two questionable faces. It doesn't look like you're here to buy vegetables. Why in the world are you here? Sorry, there's something we want to ask you since you're the market manager. May we have a moment? They ask about the rumor about Chateau de Dan. Ah, that. I've heard about it more or less, but I think it's all a bunch of nonsense. Huh, you sound pretty confident. You trust Dan, don't you? Well, yeah. It's easy to get the wrong idea about Dan being a delinquent, but his work ethic is genuine, and he's a connoisseur at choosing good ingredients. I can understand if he made some kind of mistake, but I don't think he'd make the same mistake twice. I checked with him just in case, but he said he had no idea. Huh, I didn't think you'd be that strict. This Dan seems like a pretty reasonable guy. Yeah, so maybe the customer's making a fuss or misunderstanding something. Whatever the case, work never lies. That stupid rumor will probably go away after a while. I see, I understand now. While we're at it, can we ask you about the other baked sweet shop that opened around the same time? Yeah, you mean Kenny's shop? The quality of his sweets isn't bad at all, but they're not good or bad, they're just passable. Compared to Dan's shop, his customer traffic seems to be slowing down. Dan and our client Kenny are in the same line of work. They could be powerful competitors. You're right. At any rate, appreciate the help. Thanks, old man. Anyway, work never lies. I believe in Dan.
Kikasete morau ze.
Kikasete morau ze. Huh? Do you need something from me? Yes, there's something we want to ask you. It won't take long. They ask about the rumor about Chateau de Dan. I've definitely heard that rumor too. It seems there are quite a few people who work in the marsh who believe it. I wonder if that's because of the impression people have of him. I think that might be it. He's a delinquent, so he might do it for a profit. I thought he might do something like that someday. I hear people saying things like that here and there. It's pretty easy to say whatever you want. Well, I understand that looks are important. Still, that's not a good reason to spread a baseless rumor. We still don't know the truth yet, though. Either way, we need to investigate without any preconceived notions. Is there anything else you know? No, I'm not particularly close to the owner, Dan. Honestly, I can't say for sure. Okay, thank you for talking with us. It seems like a lot of people believe in the rumor about Dan. Honestly, I can't say for sure. Yo, how's business? Oh, if it isn't the Spriggan from the old town. Did you need something from me? Yeah, there's something I'd like to ask you since you know so much about the marsh. They ask about the rumor about Chateau de Dan. I've heard the rumor. I've been keeping an eye on Dan's shop. If he wants to take it to the next level, I was thinking about helping him with his stock. At this rate, I might just have to wait for a while and see what happens. Do you think Dan is guilty? No, I'm still neutral. Honestly, I think it could go either way, but it feels like someone with some kind of history with Dan is encouraging the rumor. It might be someone who had a grudge against him in his delinquent days. Or it could just be the work of someone who's jealous of his shop's popularity. Yes, that seems likely. But it's not just the rumor. There's actually a problem with his products, right? Yeah, it looks like there's been a customer complaining about it recently. I heard that the fruit sauce on his signature cannelle was rotten and sour. Anyway, there's nothing more I can say. I'll be looking forward to seeing how your investigation pans out. Well, now that we're already involved, we're going to make it clear whether he's innocent or guilty. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Well, we're done gathering information from everyone we were going to. Next, let's go see how Chateau de Dan is doing ourselves. Yeah, we've learned a fair bit about his reputation among the people around him. Let's check out the shop and Dan himself. I'm also curious whether Dan is innocent or guilty. I'll be looking forward to seeing how your investigation pans out. Thanks for your continued patronage. Come back again if you want. As we heard, it seems to be very popular. Honestly, I can't believe that rumor exists. Well, I guess the rumor hasn't spread that far yet. Assuming Dan is guilty, we should still be able to get him back on the right track. Hey, what's the meaning of this? What is it, old man? You gonna complain about my sweets? You bet I'm gonna complain. The sauce for the cannelle I bought here seems to be spoiled. How are you gonna take responsibility if I get an upset stomach from eating this stuff? Huh? What are you talking about, old man? There's no way that's true. Good grief, what an attitude. I can tell how you were raised from the way you look. Gah. Anyway, I'm returning it. Give me back my mirror. You're kidding me. Gah. Here, sorry about that. Van. Yeah, he obviously wasn't convinced. Let's ask him directly. Can I get one of those cannelles? Sorry, but you'll have to wait. I have something I need to look into. Would you be willing to let us help you out with that? Huh? We're Spriggans. We might be able to help you out. So, there's no doubt that cannelle is the one you just made. Looks like it, including the berry sauce on top. At first, I thought he might have brought it back after it expired, but there's no doubt that the dough was baked this morning. In other words, I'm the one who made the spoiled sauce. But you've got an idea, right? I did, but now that I'm faced with this failure, I'm starting to feel a little less confident. Besides, this is the 5th similar complaint I've gotten. I thought I was paying attention and keeping the ingredients fresh, but I'm pathetic. So you guys are investigating the rumor about my shop, right? In that case, it's no big deal. This is all because of my inexperience. But I'll find the cause somehow and make it better, I promise. Could you wait before you report this to the authorities or whatever? Huh, we're Spriggans. We never intended to do that in the first place. And it doesn't seem like anything malicious is going on here. We'll leave you to it. Now that we've investigated this far, there's a lot that's bothering me. Yeah, looks like we should get our thoughts in order. Rumor has it that Chateau de Dan is using expired ingredients. The market manager said it's probably a hoax, but the complaint itself was actually true. The sauce in the cannelle was spoiled, and the owner Dan confirmed it. And even though he's not convinced, he feels responsible. Whether he's telling the truth or lying, I guess we'll have to figure it out. It's not like there's no possibility that Dan is using inferior and cheap ingredients. Incidentally, our client Kenny's request was, I want to find evidence and convince Dan not to use expired ingredients, right? Yes, in other words, he's in a position where he suspects Dan too. Honestly, what do you think? Well, to be frank, Dan isn't the type of guy to put on an act. In other words, I think it's highly likely that the rumor was devised by someone. Hehe, I think so too. Who would benefit the most from Dan being suspected? Considering that, it looks like we should be able to find the answer, right? Yeah, that person is the client, Kenny. I could barely smell it from the start, but our client Kenny is suspicious. Elaine, you're thinking the same thing, aren't you? Yes, he made it sound like he was putting out the request for the Martian, Dan. And yet, he had no doubt at all that Dan was using expired ingredients. And I also think it's suspicious that he wanted evidence. I agree. I'm sure the customer who complained was also planted. He probably wanted us as a third party to witness it and turn the rumor into fact. The cannelle in question was probably prepared by Kenny too. Or maybe it's more accurate to say he tampered with it. Even the owner Dan mistook it for his. He probably bought a plain cannelle at Dan's shop in advance. And then he poured some of the spoiled sauce on top that Kenny prepared. Wait. Why does that not read right? Then he poured some of the spoiled sauce on top that Kenny prepared. Okay. Something like that. Yeah, Kenny is also a professional at making baked sweets. If it's just the sauce, he can make something similar, if not the same. It saves me the trouble of having to explain things when you're my partner. Hehe, it's thanks to your deduction that I'm able to take it easy too. So, what are we going to do now? Well, I have an idea. So, we couldn't find any conclusive evidence, but we've got circumstantial evidence that Dan was using expired ingredients. I see. I knew it. By the way, we already reported our findings to Market Manager Romaine. As a result, he decided that Chateau de Dan will not be allowed to do business here for a while. He's agreed not to do any business for 3 months, even in other locations. 3 months? That's a pretty harsh punishment, but it can't be helped. I hope Dan will take this opportunity to turn over a new leaf. Anyway, thanks to you, my wish has been granted. I don't know how to thank you to. Well, even if we hadn't taken action, it would have gone public sooner or later. Thanks to you, it's a good thing we got this resolved while the wounds were still shallow. Hearing you say that makes me feel like it was worth speaking up. Thank you very much once again. I'll be sure to transfer your fee later. Yeah, looking forward to it. Well then, if you'll excuse us. Now then. Follow Kenny. If you get too close to Kenny, he'll notice you. Also, if you get too far away from Kenny, you'll lose sight of him. Please follow him carefully to avoid being noticed or losing him. Tailing tutorial. Tail Kenny. Eeyo. 悪くないかも。Eeyo. Zoom in. That must be the customer who complained earlier. Huh, bingo. Good work. Here's your reward. Certainly. If you have any more work to do, please keep me in mind. But the Spriggans, they're more naive than I thought. Oh, that's a typo. Here we go. Fixed. Talking to the market manager without asking me. What's with this 3 months of doing no business thing? Well, whatever. At any rate, it looks like Dan admitted his guilt. One more move and I can get him banned from the marsh permanently. I can't let that slide. The Spriggans? You've finally shown your true colors. I see, so your ultimate goal is to get Dan's shop banned. That's, well, sorry, but you can't talk your way out of this anymore. You've got plenty of motive for wanting to destroy your competitor. I'm sure you were able to tamper with his Canele. And most importantly, there's the fact that you're connected to that guy from earlier. On top of that, that monologue of yours is the final nail in the coffin. We've got video and audio too. Just admit your guilt. Wait a minute. Then what about Dan not being allowed to do business here? Yeah, that was a complete lie. Just in case, we had the market manager talk to Dan, but it looks like that wasn't necessary either. I didn't think you were the one who set me up. As someone in the same line of work, I'm disappointed. I don't give a damn. A young punk like you is even taking my customers. I can't stand anything about you. You bastard, let me tell you something. I know you're pissed, but don't mess with him. Either way, he went too far. He'll get what he deserves. What advice do you give Dan? Punish him privately, I would say. Yeah, I don't have jumps in my version of this overlay, so it works. Even if you turn him into the police, the charges against him will be limited. If you want a satisfying punishment, then I guess you can take care of it privately. After making him swear not to commit another crime, you can demand an acceptable amount of compensation from him. After that, he'll probably need to be banned from entering Center Marsh too. It's a bit of a gray area, but it's a fair punishment. If I report him to the police, he'll get a criminal record. So we can reach some common ground where we can both agree. In that case, I guess I'll have Old Man Romaine help negotiate. Damn it, what a clever trick. Afterwards, Dan and Kenny go over the details of the settlement with Market Manager Romaine present. All the shops in the marsh were notified about the false rumor and about Jateau to Dan. I really owe you guys a lot. By the way, you're going to get your request fee from Kenny, right? Well, he's the one who asked us to take action. I'll be sure to get my fair share of Mira from him. I'm relieved to hear that. That said, I can't calm down without showing you some thanks. So take plenty of my prized cannelle with you. Chocolate Crunch Cannelle. Thank you very much for giving us so many. Wait, what's wrong, Van? Well, I wasn't expecting to get this many of his popular cannelles right now. You're the best. If you ever need anything else, just let me know. I'm glad you liked them. I'm rich! Alignment choices. Talk to Dan. Thanks for today. You guys really helped me out. Now that the source of my worries is gone, I guess I'll have to think about another new flavor for my cannelle. Oh. I can't believe Kenny was the culprit. What a stupid thing to do. But we humans can start over as many times as we want. This is an opportunity for him to mend his ways. I'm relieved to hear that Dan was innocent. It's disappointing to hear about Kenny, but I hope he'll atone for his crime. I heard. Sounds like Dan was innocent. Thanks to that, I can now offer my services to Dan's shop without any worries. Back to the prologue. Nope. Alright, uncharted territory. I have not properly reviewed this, or these edits. Cigarette butts. There's still a few of them lying around. It seems a few of them were hanging out here a little while ago. There's a good chance it was Desire, but I don't think that alone will tell us where they went. I'll give something a try. You're gonna use that thing again? A wide-range active search using shards. The Marduk Company's shard search. Yeah, they released an upgraded version that's a lot more accurate. We might be able to trace the scent of the cigarettes with this. Oh no. Where's the tutorial here? I know I translated that. Hold on. Something's not right. At least I hope I did. Let's see. Huh. How did I miss this? Interesting. Okay, well, give me a moment. You go here. I must have deleted it by accident or something. At least it's a short tutorial. Okay. And one more line. Shadosachi ni yotte. Oops. Ni yotte. Oops. Fudan 見えないもの怪しい場所が Sorry, it's taking a minute. I'm not using OCR to pick up the text, so I can put it in the put it in the file. So I'm writing it out myself. Okay. Oops. And lastly,うまく使ってフィールドを探索しよう。Okay. Put that in there. And this is shard search. The R3 button can be used to detect things using shard. And then the next one will say shard search highlights objects, I guess, and suspicious persons or people, or no, places, I guess, that are not, yeah, we'll say places that are not normally visible. And the last part just says something about using it wisely to explore the field. Use it wisely to explore the field. All right, and let me toss it in here. Shard search. Wild. I don't know, I forgot that one. This is long. Make that bold. 3. And we are done. Okay, sorry about that. Now I should have the right line in here. There it is. Shard search.
さて、早速シャードサーチの出番だな。
バージョンアップ版の精度確かめてみましょうか。反応があったわね。
デザイアが捨てていったタバコの匂い、それと同じもんが引っかかったな。追ってみるか。
この気配はちょっと調べてみて。
Yeah, that's a random line. I didn't translate that. Just says that something's nearby. All right. This must be it. There are traces of multiple people going in and out. Looks like it's unlocked too. If I'm not mistaken, this is an old sewer from the Middle Ages that was abandoned decades ago. It would certainly be a good place to hide out. But still, I can't believe it was able to detect it with just those traces. The Marduk Company. I knew they couldn't be underestimated. Well, that's fine for now. We don't know what's waiting for us. Let's get ready and head in. Woof woof. Can't pet the dog.
反応はこの先だな。
なるほど。もしかして。
Do 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 do. Let's make that bold. Sewer that was used a long time ago, huh? It's completely dried up. Looks like a lot of monsters might be in here. I guess there's no need to worry if I've got the famous Sword Maiden with me. Be one thing if you were just a civilian, but there's no reason to guard you. Or is it the Spriggan way to make your client protect you? Man, you're not cute at all. Right back at you. You used a stun caliber in Zero Strike, right? I hope your skills haven't dulled since the incident last year. Heh, bring it on. Well then, let's start our search. By the way, Van, have you finished setting your quartz? Oh yeah, I guess I'll check again. Yes, make sure you do. Shard skills are very useful. Yeah, the shard skills that activate by combining quartz. There were times where they really helped me out. I try to do as much maintenance as I can when I have time. Okay. Yeah, I knew I missed a bunch of stuff. Let's do this. And then that is light yellow. Oops. As is that. There we go. Ta-da! Obtain Defense 1 and Mind 1. Orbment tutorial. Oh, that's green. Okay. Light green. Open the orbit screen with the square button to set quartz. Oops. Oh. Okay, I guess the extra step there would be nice. Insert. Guide. Press square to open the orbit screen. There we go. Oh. Oh no, it's the other one. There we go. Setting quartz tutorial. Looks good. Manifestation of shard skills. Looks good. Oh. Yep. Another guide step, I guess. Guide. Set any quartz and close the menu. There we go. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. So let's seat some quartz. We'll give arts to her. Light green. Should have guessed. Dun, 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 dun. Please note that if you proceed to the end of this area, any quests you have not seen will expire. Oh. Okay. Well, I clearly didn't know there were multiple when I was translating. Oh, monsters. They're here after all. There we go. Oh, monsters. They're here after all. Yes, let's take care of them quickly. Basic operation and combat. 3. Main menu. Oh. Whoops. That needs to be options, not just menu. There we go. Little nice main menu option there, the PlayStation options button. Looks pretty. Field attacks. Use a circle to attack. If you press it repeatedly, you can continuously attack. And press... Okay, it doesn't have a period, but that bothers me for some reason. There we go. Okay. Oops. Forgot a unbound block. I'll make do. This guy was hiding. It's a little troublesome. Let's take advantage of the opening and deploy a shard. Charge attack. Charge attack with R2 can be activated when the action gauge is maxed out. Deals massive stun damage. When evading an enemy, the action gauge fills up. Evading an enemy's attack at the last moment maxes out the gauge. Switching to command battle. Use square to deploy a shard. You can switch to command battle at any time. Command battle. Next battle progresses by choosing an action on each of your action turns. Next character act. AT bonus. Various bonuses attached to the character at the start of the battle or after action. HP recovery, critical, etc. Hold L2 to see action turns. Or action turn details. Attack and movement. Alright, I remember this. This is like a barrage of tutorials. When your action turn comes around, you can move freely with left. Move freely within the blue circle. Press cross to perform a normal attack. Switch targets using left and right on the D-pad. Left picture is unable to attack. Right picture is attackable. Sclum, shard circular linked metafield. Sclum is activated when adjacent to a companion. Move close to your companions. Yep. a tactical system making use of the Zypha shard control. By overlapping the shard areas of two Zypha users, advanced link actions are activated. Sclum Chain. If you perform a normal attack while in Sclum, your partner will follow up. The Sclum status is maintained after the attack, and the activation rate of shard skills is increased when Sclum is formed. Sclum Support. When you use crafts and arts while in Sclum, your partner will strengthen your power. Recovery devices. Restore or recover HP and EP. Full HP. Yep, those are the three options, or the two options. One revives enemies. Also high-level recovery devices equipped with workshop, shop functions, and more. Switching leaders. Change the leader character by pressing L1. As expected of the Sword Maiden, you're as skilled as ever. You're moving better than I thought, too. Like I told you, I'm working hard. I don't know why they didn't voice that. Oh, pfft. Okay, that one didn't count. Start this one manually. Shard skills. Shard skills automatically activate according to actions performed during a command battle. Flare Impact. Weapon is covered in an attribute-infused shard, causing additional damage of the fire attribute. Cover Shield. Deploys a shard shield when an ally is attacked. Now, then the bottom picture is Cover Shield, or the shard skill icons and activation rates that can be activated when selecting a command are displayed, like that 25%. Customize and master your Zypha and activate all sorts of skills. What is this? Oh no, I don't think I'm supposed to show yet, or it's random. Oh, there it is. Okay, well. You know what time it is? Let's go ahead and slap one of these in here. Like so. Perfect. Alright, AT bonuses. Yep. If you stun an opponent, you can steal their AT bonus and render them incapacitated. Up to 3 can be held at once. HP, EP, CP, Sepith, critical, 0 arts boost, plus, all defined. When the 3 higher elements are active, the following are added. Large heal, large EP heal, large CP rise, and secret. Bonus is known at the time of action. Switch to crafts using R1. Crafts. Use R1 to use crafts. CP rises when attacking or taking damage in various crafts. Battle techniques can be used by consuming CP. Some crafts are more effective when attacking from the side and back. Yep. Crafts are different for each character and are mastered by leveling up or other means. Switch to arts. Arts. Switch to arts commands using square. The position displayed by cast is the time when the art will be cast. Offensive arts, particularly effective against enemies with high physical defense or evasion rate, and support arts, effects that aid in combat such as recovery and enhancement. Enemy element weaknesses. Yep. Icons of effective elements are displayed. Touchpad button right, check effectiveness of all enemies, or all elements rather. Weak attributes are marked with weak. Weak, dark orange, large damage increase. Weak, light orange, damage increase. Yep. Alrighty. I didn't mean to use that, but it's okay. Oh, Makeda!
ろいぜ。くらいな。
シルバリークロス。見切ったわ。
こちらの番だ。
Oh, she's too far.
正気。
Oh no! Still too far. What have I done? Oh. Wait, which tutorial is this? Uh-oh. Did I have this one in here? Oh no. Or is this one of the random tutorials that I didn't bother with? Oh shoot. One moment. I don't know if I ever did a tutorial on defense. Let's see. Oh, I didn't. Wow. Okay. I guess I just decided to skip over this one. Or I never defended in the prologue. Well. Hold please. While I'm not transcribing this one manually. I'm just gonna OCR it. Give me 1 second. Where is it? There it is. Ta-da. All right, let's see. Go ahead and hide that. Snag me some of that. Let's go ahead and put it, let's see. AT bonuses was here. Wait, where is it? There it is. Switch to arts. Press down on D-pad to defend. To start defend command. Okay. Boop. And that is the text. Oh yeah, I need the bottom. And the last little. Okay, so this is the tutorial on defense. Ah, I'm missing a part. There we go. We'll say press up or down on the D-pad to select attack or defend. or we'll say pressing up or down on the D-pad selects attack or defend, and hover over defend to and press cross to defend. Pretty. We'll say defending. Defending can greatly reduce the damage you take. Never knew that. And the last little bit says where defending also reduces the delay after an action, allowing the user to quickly move, or to quickly take their next action. That sounds about good for me. Alright, let me move that over here. Short skills, breaking. Putting this after the enemy element weaknesses. Enemy element weaknesses. Add 2 steps here. Say guide, press down to choose defend from the action list. Take the original Japanese, none, and we'll take the, there we go, long, bold, oops, there we go. Okay, pressing up, down, defend and press cross to defend. Oops. Defending. Yeah. Okay. Done. That was painful. Let's go and refresh this. And that will give us these extra steps here. Alright. Closing my OCR tool in hopes that that's the last one I have to OCR, because I was not planning to have to OCR anything else in this game. So press down to choose defend from the action list. Defense tutorial! There it is! Woo! Okay. Any other tutorials that I missed? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Okay. Like, I know he's hard to hit, just hit him. That monster, let's take care of it. That. There's plural. Those monsters, let's take care of them in one shot with our arts. So, okay. No other lines that follow that look weird. There we go. Those monsters, let's take care of them in one shot with our arts. Wait a minute, can I try out that new feature? New feature? You mean quick arts? Yeah, it's probably a useful feature in situations like this. Okay, I wanted to try it myself, so let's do it. Quick arts. Yep. I see, it's a nice feature that expands the range of tactics. Still, it's not very energy efficient. Looks like we'll need to think of an effective time to use it. It'll be more important than ever to replenish our supplies frequently. Yeah, well then, let's move on. Quick Arts cooldown. Yep. Breaking objects gives you items, all kinds of Sepith, restores CP, and restores EP. EP consumed by Quick Arts can be recovered in this way. Enter another command battle. Escaping command battle. Hold circle to release the shard. Finish the command battle and return to field battle. If the enemy starts with an advantage, it can be released after a few turns. Not allowed in certain battles, such as boss battles. Escape. See you.
敵の群れよ。注意して。あなたのホローコア。
Your hollow core. Its name is Mare, right?
まあ
Yeah, so you know too. As you can see, she's usually just an AI. Leave me alone. I'm curious about a lot, but fine. We can talk about the details later. Coming through. Can't hit them both. Kuzureta. Ow. 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 Oof. Okay, use arts. Mm-hmm. No, I have those. Neither does she. Okay. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Oops. Forgot I had these. I don't need max HP. CP boost is always nice. Why not? Tank anyway. Well, he'd probably benefit from the HP more than she would. Boop. Oops. Paru Ringu. I don't remember what that means. Is that supposed to be pale ring? Items. Oops, I mean accessories. Oh, pearl ring. Paru is pearl. Pearl ring. Okay, right. Anyway, that prevents, what is that, seal? Oop, coming through.
群れてやがんな。
Oh yeah, right.
呪いぜ。くらいな。続け、エレイン。
光、断ち切る。
チャンスだ。くらえ。こちらの番だ。はあ、そうだよ。
勝機。
Oh no, she's too far.
通さない。勝機。や。
チャンスだ。
甘い。
ま、こんなもんだろ。
もっと強く。
なんだこんな時に。
改めてなんだかおかしいと思ってね。今あなたと二人でこうしてるなんて、あの頃はこんな関係になるなんて少しも思っていなかったから。
Oh, a tender moment in the sewer.
だな。ひょんなことから再会して何度か同じ異変を乗り越えて、オラシオンでお前の抱えるもんに向き合えたのも縁だったんだろ。
感謝してるわ、本当に。ねえバン。
すまん。
まだ何も言ってないわよ。
言いたいことはわかる。俺だって可能性は考えなかったわけじゃねえからな。
そっか、考えてくれたんだ。あなたの抱えている問題のことね。
当面の危機は去った。いや、そう思いたいだけだ。まだ何も解決しちゃいない。何の保証もできない今、無責任なことはできねえ。お前にもアニエスたちにもな。
そう、よかった。多少は自覚できるようになったみたいじゃない？私を含めたどれだけの人があなたを思っているのかを。詳しい話を私から聞くことはないわ。なんとなく察してしまってるけど、今あなたとの距離感ももどかしくはあるけど、アニエスさんたちという確かな拠り所がいてくれることに安心もしてる。でもいざという時はこっちで勝手に突き止めて関わるつもりよ。永久遊撃士として、そしてエレイン・オークレールとしての全てをかけて。貸し逃げなんか二度とさせない。 せいぜい覚悟しておくことね。
Oh baby.
たくこんなところでする話かっつうの。
もしかして照れた？可愛いところあるのね、あなたにも。
ねえよアホ。ほらとっとと行くぞ。
アニエスさんたちを早いところ安心させるためにもね。
That touching moment and then enemy heart attacks. Battle difficulties. Ooh. Okay. Let's tweak that a little bit. There we go.
Desire の下っ端か。とりあえず気絶させて先に進むぞ。
ええ。
Status effects. Yeah, I didn't put this one in here because that's way too much to show. I mean, I could, but why bother? I think the symbols kind of speak for themselves. But the part at the bottom says, the name of a command displayed in red, or is displayed in red when it has a certain probability of failing due to a status effect. What? Okay. Bullying.
よし、上できた。
お疲れ様。バン。
さあ、始めるか。
Okay. I think I'm going to rebind this again. That's field battle. Target lock. It does this, which is kind of annoying, because that's the bind I have for showing the window. No. Isn't I think there's a setting for auto lock. Let's see. Battle settings. Yes, there it is. Eh? Oh, it's because it's unbound. You got to be kidding me. So if you don't have it bound, you can't set it to auto lock. That's kind of silly. I guess because then you wouldn't be able to unlock, which makes sense. I guess I could set it to. Yeah, I could set it to this. It's the same as shard search, which is a little annoying. You know, or I'm just gonna deal with not having lock. It's fine.
よし上出来だ
Let's give it to Van.
新しいシャードスキルが登録されたわ
That's a large wanted monster or something? Yes, exactly. It's a monster that's been wanted for a while, but we've been racking our brains over where it lived. I see. What should we do? Want to take care of it? Now that we know where it is, we can let the guild subdue it. Van, I'll leave it up to you to decide if you want to take it down now. I see. Well, it might be a good way to train. Alright, well, there's multiple. Dun, dun. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. And refresh. Alright. Oh, it's green, man. It's green, it's green. There we go. Alright. Dangerous monsters are intimidating the surrounding area. Options: subjugate them or leave. Color! Alright, so the whole thing is green. Except for the names of the arts. There we go. Alright, Van can now use the S-Craft Vandalize raid, and Elaine can now use the S-Craft Knights of Asteria. S-Brakes. Use R2 plus direction to use an S-Brake. S-Crafts are activated immediately regardless of AT order. S-Crafts can be used with CP at 100 and full boost. Full boost is automatically triggered when you S-Brake if there's sufficient boost gauge. S-Crafts can also be selected from the Crafts menu by pressing R1. Note that you can't use an S-Brake if you're suffering from a condition that causes a failure to act. Shard boost. L1. Different effects activate for each hollow core, increasing the probability of manifesting shard skills. Boost level 1 is S boost for 2 turns. Boost level 2, full boost, is S boost status is increased by an additional turn. The probability of manifesting shard skills increases further. And S-Crafts can be activated by consuming 100 CP. Activated S-Boost can be cancelled by pressing and holding L1. Use an S-Craft. Boost gauge extension. Each time an S-Craft is used, the maximum value of the boost gauge is increased by 1. Initial value is 3, maximum value is 9. The more boost gauges you build up, the more S-Crafts you can activate in quick succession. Restriction on S-Crafts. Yep. Each character can only activate an S-Craft once per full boost. Once the full boost expires and then is activated again, the character can use an S-Craft again. Oh. Oh god, I should have used Elaine, not Van. Over here, buddies.
呪いぜくらいな続けエレイン
シャードブーストの後期だ財産や
チャンスだ切り裂け
Oh, she's gonna be at 200 CP anyway.
輝ける翼よナイツ・オブ・アスカリア続いてるぞ
切り裂け上等だ
Combat results. You can check the experience points, sepith, and items you have obtained. Details are displayed on the results screen by pressing up on the D-pad. Press up to view the last battle results from the log menu. Tactical bonus. It's a lot. I have that translated, but not here. Light yellow. Okay. There we go. I have a feeling I'm going to need to translate the next one too. Or recolor it, I mean. That's light green. And that is light red. There we go. And the next part's probably not. Yep. 2000 is light red. Light red. Okay, so now I should be able to do this. There we go. When a monster dropped Sapphire Ring, quest Old Sewer Monster completed. And doesn't that say wanted? Yeah. Oops. Yeah. That's not the name of the quest. We'll call it Wanted Monster in the Old Sewer. There we go. Okay. Confirm transfer of 2,000 mirror as a reward. LGC alignment. I haven't been adding this, but yeah, let me add this here. Oops. We'll add close. There we go. There we go. Just adding a the Japanese text for close here, like so. There we go.
さあ次に行きましょう。見つけた。
Right, forgot. I keep forgetting I don't have a target lock.
こっちだ。チャンスだ。
甘い。正気。
チャンスだ。よし、上出来だ。
お疲れ様。バン。
A Thelis Balm. Dungeon checkpoints. Once a recovery device is found, it is registered in the Move menu. You can move quickly to a recovery point in the dungeon. Help me, I'm bleeding. Jeffrey, how long do we have to stay here? Our guys are getting killed one after another. Let's find this guy and kill him. Yeah, if he keeps taking us out, the name Desire will... Wait, what? Wait, did I miss a line? Oh, I think I just went too far, or went, skip past it. Yeah, I got that one. Okay, I guess I was just going too fast. Yeah, if he keeps taking us out, the name Desire will...
いいからしばらくおとなしくしてろ。てめえらは見てねえから言えるんだ。あんな化け物、二度とごめんだ。次は絶対に殺されちまう。
Jeffrey, what in the world is this monster you've been talking about lately? I don't like the way that sounds. We'll say, looks like we were right on the mirror. Although I guess it's kind of hard to tell if that's Van saying that or if it's Elaine, because it's just voice. But, we'll pretend it's Van. Because he would probably say something like that. Looks like we were right on the mirror. Yo, brats. Huh? Who are you guys? Where did you come from? Is that bastard the Spriggan who got in our way before? Desire. You're the leader, Jeffrey. The infamous gang who also worked for Aang. Or Aang. A. So you're the survivor from that incident. Gah. Wait, don't tell me that woman is... The Sword Maiden? What's an A-rank bracer doing here? I'd like to have a little chat with your leader there. Nothing bad is gonna happen if you just behave. Whoa! What are you doing, Jeffrey? Shooting all of a sudden. Shut up! I don't know nothing. I didn't see nothing. I don't want nothing to do with that monster. Stay away from me, damn it! Drug boost. Drug boost. You got your hands on Almada's leftovers. I don't know what's going on, but We can't get caught either. We're gonna have to shut him up. Shut him up? Them? Shut them up. Okay, we're good. We're gonna have to shut them up. Shut them? Let's make them say M. There we go. We're gonna have to shut them up. Elaine! Yes, let's subdue them. Stun. An enemy whose stun gauge reaches 100% will be paralyzed and unable to move for a certain period of time. You can check the stun gauge of an enemy by looking at stun. While choosing an attack, the predicted value given by that attack is displayed on the stun gauge. Some crafts are easier to stun with, so check the gauge and go for it. After the battle. That works for me. Too strong. Huh. Guess you shouldn't have taken us on. As long as you stay put, nothing bad will happen. I swear on the name of the supporting gauntlet that I'll protect you from the culprit as well. In exchange, I want you to tell us about the murder you witnessed. Damn it! Well, I think I see some green text coming. Please hold. There we go. Alright, after that, they get a full testimony from Jeffrey on the incident in Riverside. Through the guild, they hand over the members of Desire to the police. Oop. I didn't think you'd find the survivor of this case so soon. It might be hard to hear him out in his current state, though. Well, that's a job for the police. We'll leave the rest to you. Alvis, could you check out the other members of Desire just in case? Okay. Thanks for all your hard work on your day off. From here on out, it's the police and the guild's job. Don't get too carried away, Spriggan. Yeah. Man, shouldn't that young guy have a little more composure? He was promoted to B rank just the other day, right? Well, it's a challenge. It's probably because you're my partner. I'm sure that your way of doing things is difficult for the serious Alvis to accept. Nah, no matter how you look at it, I don't think that's all it is. Anyway, we got some information even if it was fragmented. I'd like to sort things out somewhere. Yeah, then we'll head back to my office.
Bansan? バンさんもこちらに来ていたんですね。バイト B 以外に会うなんてちょっと不思議な気分ですけど。
こんなところで奇遇だな。1週間ぶりだ、アニエス。
お疲れ様です。先日のバイトもお世話になりました。例の依頼、あの後大丈夫でしたか？
ああ、お前の作った資料が役に立ってな。おかげで面倒な恨みを買わずに済んだ。ってまだ放課後には早い時間だろ。ついにサボりに手を出しちまったが。
もう違いますよ。学芸祭関係で特別に外出許可をいただきまして。バンさんはどうしてこちらに？まさかまた警察のお世話とか。
そんなんじゃねえっつの。ちょっとした野暮用というか面倒事でな。
面倒事でってエレインさん？すみません。いつもと雰囲気が違うので一瞬わからなくて。
気にしないで。学芸祭に向けて頑張ってるみたいね。
はい。まだ2ヶ月先とはいえやることはたくさんありますから。ところでどうしてバンさんと2人で？いえ、それよりも面倒事というのは。
ちょうどいい。ことがことだ。お前とも共有しておくべきだろう。いいな、エレイン。
もちろん映像を送らせてもらうわ。ショッキングなものになるけど。
これは最近街で噂されている。でもここに映っているのは。
ま、そういうわけでちょいとめんどくさいことになっちまっててな。当然放っておくわけにはいかねえ。利害一致の上での共同戦線ってわけだ。
そういうことでしたか。でしたらバンさん、エレインさん、私にも手伝わせてくれませんか？
それは
裏解決屋のバイトの一人として見過ごせない状況です。それに変身する直前に犯人が取り出した何か、もしかしたら。
当然その可能性には気づいてるか。
Wait a minute, Van didn't say that. That is Elaine. There's Elaine. Yeah, it says Elaine. Strange. I don't know, I messed that one up before.
心配するな。
Okay, I guess I flipped them. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Alright, hold on a second. Sorry. Just trying to fix something real quick. Not related to the script. Alright, sorry about that. My PC was having a fit. Right, so this line was Van, not Elaine. So I just flip-flop those for some reason. There we go. There we go. Alright, so Van said that line.
学芸祭自体はまだ先だろうが、生徒会は本格的に準備を始めたんだろ。前にも言ったが、学生の本分を忘れんな。それは今しかできない貴重なもんだ。なに、非公式だが剣の乙女もついてる。手がかりさえつかめば、あとはどうとでもなんだろ。
そうね。バンに疑いが向かない形で応援を要請することもできるでしょう。現時点で民間人を巻き込むのは遊撃士としても避けたいところだわ。
わかりました。エレインさん、バンさんのことをよろしくお願いしますね。
っておい、一応依頼を受けたのはこっちなんだが。
まあ建前はこの際いいでしょう。いい報告を楽しみにしていて。
はい。
I don't know why that lagged. Hi.
あ、いたいた。おーい、アニエス。
おでっと。アルベル。
あれ、バンさんじゃないですか。こんなところで奇遇ですね。
なんであんたがここにいるんだ。
オデット、アルベール君。
よ、学生ども。
特別外出中に堂々と相引きとは不良になったもんですにゃん。
Alright, hold on. Oh, not again! Alright, sorry. PC's having a fit again. Like, Explorer's just crashing on me. Can't even open my start window, can't alt-tab, can't do anything. Please hold. I want to change the line there because I think later on when it loops, I changed it so Odette says, "Is this a lover's tryst instead of a rendezvous?" And I just don't think I changed it on this part. Maybe, if I can get in. Please? Let me into my start menu. There we go. Good lord. I think it's about time for me to call it quits. It's getting late. My PC's telling me I need to stop. Lovers. Yeah, because I definitely say Lovers Tryst later. Lovers Tryst. Yeah, I mean, she could say rendezvous too, but... There we go. Okay. Is this a Lover's Tryst while you're out on a special trip? You become a delinquent, haven't you?
えい、そんなわけないだろ。ってあなたは。
こんにちは。待ち合わせしてたみたいね。
おやおや、これはまさか修羅場ってやつなのでは？すみません、私たちそろそろ行きますね。バンさん、エレインさんもどうかお気をつけて。
おう、結果は次のバイトでな。
学芸祭楽しみにしているわね。
Oh, thank God I can get into the file.
よかったの？
ああ、さっき言った通りだ。まだ正体も分かってね。関わらせるには早すぎるのもある。
あなたも甘いわね。彼女の強さはあなたが一番分かっているんだと思ってたけど。
どうだかな。
After that, Van and Elaine return to the office for the time being. As they sort through the information they've obtained, they find a promising place to investigate. They decide to leave immediate... Yeah. There we go. They decide to leave immediately in Van's pickup truck. Compared to the guild's land carrier, this is much more comfortable to ride in. It seems to be faster, too. I guess that's to be expected from someone who's so obsessed with it. I've been improving the components again while my part-timers are gone. I've especially focused on optimizing the suspension to match the body expansion I did a while ago. I haven't heard that much, though. Still, I can't believe it. I never thought someone might target a place like that. We don't know his motive, but it's the only clue we have to track down our mysterious murderer. If he has one, it's probably because he's a Grendel. Grendel, huh? I wonder if that makes sense. If he has one, it's probably because... okay. Grendel, huh? I've never seen it with my own eyes, but that's your... I don an unusually large torrent of shards as they wrap around me. Normally, if that many shards were deployed, it would have a negative impact on surrounding orbments. It would cause disturbances in the orbital waves and problems with the orbments themselves. Come to think of it, there's been talk like that everywhere. The unexpected shutdown of the orbital equipment at the cafe bar, the mysterious abnormality with Mariel's orbital camera. That Desire higher-up also testified that the general-purpose communication terminal he was carrying was malfunctioning when he was attacked. When I did a quick investigation, I found that similar problems were reported around when the previous incidents occurred. When I don it, it doesn't seem to have that much of an effect thanks to a certain support. Judging by the video, it looks like the amount of shards he's controlling is several times greater than what I do. Inevitably, the impact on the surrounding area will be greater. No, if anything, is he doing it knowingly? In the video, it looks like someone is supporting him, too. Honestly, I don't know what he's after. But either way, if we follow the unusual orbital anomalies occurring in the city, we might be able to determine a trend in the locations of the incidents, including those we haven't identified yet. It's a clue you'd never find unless you knew what was going on. At the same time, it's become much more difficult to prove your innocence. Yeah, it's a pain, but it looks like we'll just have to stop him ourselves. We also need to question him about how he got his hands on that power. Personally, I'd like to hear more from you. About your holo and the connection to the devices that Agnes is collecting. Huh. Well, it's a little late to say this, but I guess you're a related party now, too. However, Agnes is a good person. Yes, of course. I'm aware of that. Green text! Oh no, not again. I can't open my, No! Why is this happening? Alright. Hold, please. Alright, come on now. Ay, 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 ay. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Alright, I can get into the file. Still have that weird issue happening, so I'm gonna have to call it quits here, I think, after I can control the characters again. Let's see. Light green. Light green. I'm pretty sure Mariel is also going to be light green. There we are. Sorry about that. Oops. Okay, onward. Van, I finally figured out what you asked for. I've gathered as much information as I can on the orbital anomalies happening around the incident, too. Thanks for the help. I owe you one of these days. This is where it seems the culprit came. Or it went. Let's compare it to the map first. We might be able to figure out some kind of pattern. Yeah, let's give it a try. Wait, this is... Hey, you're joking, right? The orbital anomalies happening all over the capital. At first glance, they looked like they were disconnected. When we connect the lines in chronological order, they cross over a certain point over and over. It's a Republican army base on the outskirts of the capital. Since the end of okay. Since the end of last year, there's been talk of a temporary manpower shortage due to the weapon reform. But no matter how much power he has, he can't just take over an army base by himself. Besides, have you noticed, Van? Yeah, this lead can only be found by someone who knows about Grendel. On top of that, the clue was clearly left behind. It's uneasy how it feels like I'm being lured in. Oh. I'm sure it's still weak as far as evidence goes, but we don't have any other leads. In the first place, it's a Republican army base. As for how to investigate it... okay, no. She didn't say it's him. She said I'm here. Green! I knew it! Light green. Okay, well, let me go ahead and change all the other Renee lines. There we go. Okay. I sent a request to the army base on behalf of the CID to help in the investigation. At the best least, you gotta be kidding me. Where are these typos? At the very least, you should be able to gather information from them.
やれやれ。出発前にどこと連絡を取ってやがると思ったが。
まあ、こういう時にせっかくのつながりを使わない手はないでしょ。今は遊撃士としては非公式。しがらみも気にする必要ないでしょうし。
あの頭の固い妹分が随分と融通を利かせたものだ。
妹分? It's like protege. I guess he's got to be referring to Elaine. Oh no! I forgot the ending bracket. There we go. I feel like she's being influenced by an old friend who has bad behavior.
永久らしい柔軟な対応と評価してもらいたいわね。
つうか、ついでみてえにディスってんじゃねえっての。
こちらも後で確認に向かう。無茶はするなよ、二人とも。
これでなんとか調べられそうね。どうしたの？
くそ、なんだこの感じは。祭殿あたりからか。何か座りが悪いような。
Is it S-E-I-D-E-N or is it S-A-I? S-E-I, I figured. Okay.
バン。
悪い。なんでもね。とにかく細心の注意を払っていくぞ。頼りにしてるぜ、ソードメイデン。
ええ、こちらこそ。スプリガン。
Oh no. That shouldn't be green.
着いたか。そろそろ日が暮れちまいそうだな。
There we go.
とっとと聞き込みを。
おかしいわね。見張りの兵士がいない。
動くな、手を挙げろ。CID からの報告にあった極秘手配犯か。
貴様には射殺許可が出ている。おとなしく投降しろ。さもなくば。なんだこれは。動けない。
Red.
当たりだったか。マジで追っ始めやがるとは。
Oops. There we go. Let there be red.
見過ごすわけにはいかない。敷地に入るルートを探すわよ。
It's not going to be easy from here on out. I'll give you some equipment I put in my car. That's a lot of yellow. Obtained arts plugins, Crest. Tier. Firebolts. And Spark Edge. These are arts plugins. It looks like they're all pretty useful, but we don't have time to get them set at a factory. It's fine. Thanks to our tech guy, Quattro, we're able to swap them whenever we want. You should be able to do it with your Zypha too. Let's give it a try. Open the orb. I don't know, I missed that one. There we go. Open the orbit screen with the square button and set the arts plugins. Setting arts plugins. You can freely set any art from the plugins you own in an empty slot in the list on the arts tab. Arts plugins can be set for companions as long as you possess one. Be sure to set arts in empty slots. Okay, let's hurry and get inside the base. Yes. More not voice stuff. All right. Well, that's where I'm calling it. I have the rest of the prologue translated too, and I think probably about half of the Martian Garden intro. So maybe I'll do this another time. But thank you. I'm gonna give my PC a break and my eyes. Let's try that again. All right. Thank you. And see you next time.